Blessings, blessings, blessings. Peace, love, blessings to each and every last one of you all. Thank you all so much for tuning in with us again on another night. Good morning, well, good evening, good morning, good night, good afternoon to whatever part of the world that you are in. Peace, love, and blessings, as Mr. Bass would say. Shout out to the moderators. Shout out to my girl V. Blessings. I see my girl Kishan. Blessings to all of you all. Well, y'all, today has been a day. It was marvelous, but restless. So, eyes are gonna be eating on live tonight, y'all. Eat me some little chipotle. So, we gonna keep this thing going though, okay? So, anywho, blessings to everybody. I hope you all enjoyed your day on today, as well as looking forward to the weekend. Living life, being a blessing to somebody. All right, let me see who in the comment section before I bring my fellows up. Okay, so I got Louisa. Shout out to Miss Louisa. Birmingham, Alabama in the house. My girl B. Kish. Tips love too. Smitty. Shout out to Smitty. Miss Smitty, what's up, love? Blessings. Hey, y'all. Okay, so, like I said, you all, tune in. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Please hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe to our channel so that when we go live, you'll get the notification. So, kick back, relax, enjoy the content as it's given, as it's being brought, rather. Let me introduce my family, baby. First up, I got my boy, Mr. Bass. Well, yeah, Mr. Bass.
Hey, how you doing, boss lady? Peace and blessings.
Please don't ask. I'm tired of this people, babe. Hey, baby.
Well, I'm sending blessings and loving vibes your way so that you can get a good night's sleep tonight.
Yes, thank you. My clients asleep, baby. I'm going to rest tonight. I'm not going to stay and stream you over, child. I love y'all, but gotta go. I'm going to drop me a Benadryl and I'm going to bed.
All right. Peace and blessings, Truth Be Told TV family, and those in the chat, the visitors and regulars. We love you. We thank you for being here. We're honored that you're here to share this time with us. When you have a chance, hit the like button, subscribe, comment, and hit the bell icon so you'll get the notifications when we go live. Thank you for being here. I love you. Peace.
Thank you so much, Mr. Bass. Peace, love, and blessings, baby. Thank you for all you do. I'm so sleepy. You think I'm going to get through the live tonight, Mr. Bass? Am I going to get through this guy?
I hope it don't be as rough for you tonight as it was for me last night.
Oh, baby, you got to be more careful. Get well. I was going to sleep on the line last night. Nobody noticed.
Yeah, I was pretty sleepy, boy. I was wondering when you was going in that thing.
Baby, I had to nod it off, shit.
But it was such a good live last night. I really appreciate the brothers coming up to help out.
Yes, I love Mr. Bass. Man, loving the energy, like loving the energy. I love my ladies, but hey, I be surrounded by these fellas. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love it. So, anywho, you already know I gotta bring up my boy Mister. Mister, where you at?
Hey, what's going on today?
Hey, hey, hey.
Peace and blessings to y'all. And you, Mr. Bass, to all the ones in the chat.
Peace and
Thank y'all.
blessing, Mister.
All right. Sorry I missed it yesterday. I was working and got tired. By the time I made it in, I passed out.
They
But
knew.
I heard it was
Look,
a good show. So,
they knew. Listen, they knew. I'm like, baby, y'all already know. Mister, he be on go like boss lady. And you talking about me, no sleep. Ooh.
man. But, thank y'all for coming tonight. Thank you for everyone in the chat. Like Mr. Bay said, our regulars and the newcomers. To all the moderators, we thank y'all for coming tonight and enjoying the show. And let's get ready for another exciting night. So, I'm ready.
Yes.
Yes. R.
Louisa
Kelly.
said, I went to sleep when I woke up. Yeah, I was going to go out. Lord of Jesus. So how was your day today, mister?
Well, it was only me working today, so
Besides coming to be able to take me a quick little hour nap. I should have left when Mr. Bass left.
it was inspiring. Talking to y'all, made the day a lot better. So
Oh,
I be missing that, because it'll be days that I don't get to talk to y'all until it's time to come up for the show. So it was peace, man. It was peace spoken to me,
yes, yes,
and I really appreciate that. Shout out to Trey Lynn also because she was there also. So
yes.
I really thank y'all, man, for the advice, to get me through the day. Because believe it or not, I've been down and out. So but I really thank y'all. You know, thank you so much.
It's well, baby.
All right. Yeah. Hello. Kish, V, Luis.
Kids, I'm not what you eat about later. Mm, mm. Chipotle. Chipotle.
Chipotle, Chipotle.
So yeah, I'm gonna be doing a little smacking up here.
They bowls is fire.
Look, I need to wake up, but I'm not about to drink no coffee because I don't think they're gonna go right. They gonna sit well on me with no black beans and
Oh yeah,
what's
that's a
it?
nice bowl right there. That's that bowl.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah. Then you know I got my little side dish. I love cheese. I'm lactose intolerant to milk, but I love me some cheese. But hey, that Whataburger.
Yeah.
Well, they got a Whataburger there, Mister Whataburger.
Man, love me some water burger.
Whataburger. Welcome to
Water
the
burger.
home of Whataburger.
Water burger. Water burger. They slow
Hey,
asses.
I know,
Slow. Yeah, that
I
drive through
know.
for about an hour waiting on your food. At least it be fresh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, mm.
It's all right. Oh man, I wait for this good content, man. Yeah, boy.
So y'all ready for this content? Cause get what? It's getting hot in here. I got the heat on. I need to cut it off like ASAP. If
Is it
not,
chilly?
huh?
Is it chilly down there?
Yeah, it's been cool. It's kind of like a little cool, but I have to have the heat on for my individuals. You know what I'm saying? For my clients. So
I guess they can sleep better.
I had to treat them because they older. So I had to treat them like they my babies because they are my
Mm-hmm.
babies.
Like turn their
So
heat
even
up.
though it's cool out there, I just want to keep them warm and comfortable. But however, I be hot as the shit. That's why I be going in and outside. Cause
It
whoa,
was hot. It was hot today.
yeah, it was. It was. I actually had on my little windbreaker thing, and I was in the store doing a couple of things, and I had got hot. Like boom, I got hot so quick. I had to take it off. So we must know that it is tricky weather. This is pneumonia weather. This is what they call pneumonia weather. The weather just bouncing around and bouncing up and down, and however, whatever. But we ain't gonna keep on this weather now, mister. We ain't gonna keep talking about this weather. We about to
Mm-mm.
get this thing started. So
Let's
y'all,
get it through.
let's roll that content, my gentlemen.
Run it.
Run it up.
Welcome to LFN News, a production of LFN Media, bringing you the latest in celebrity news, with specific analysis to keep you in the know of what is going on around you. Not that we, or anyone for that matter cares, but should Drea Kelly make it so obvious that she is leading a never-ending party for a life, even in the wake of R. Kelly's just concluded Chicago
Damn.
trial, even as we still await sentencing? Yes, we know as much that she helped put him there, and R. Kelly will probably never forgive, nor forget that. But can she at least stop for a minute, take a hard look at herself, and think of their 3 lovely kids? Not that she would care anyway. Well, Drea Kelly has of late been all over the place and up and about, majorly talking about her upcoming appearance on the 7th annual Masquerade Gala fundraiser by Sisters in Charge Incorporated, slated for this Saturday 22nd, October 2022. She is expected as a keynote speaker, allegedly to increase awareness during the Domestic Violence Awareness Month. Still playing her victim card, despite darning revelations in the just concluded Chicago trial. The fundraising event allegedly includes a dinner, dancing, entertainment, a silent auction and more. Well, seems like Drea's kind of thing. All this is going on, irrespective of the rather incriminating revelations that came to light in the just concluded Chicago trial, about her very own conduct towards alleged minors, at a time she was still married and living with R. Kelly. We have always known Drea Kelly for liking the spotlight, but not to this extent. It's no wonder show never could have dropped the Kelly name, despite her divorce from her celebrity ex-husband, that she has continuously alienated from their 3 beautiful children, Joanne, Jai, and Robert Kelly Jr. R. Kelly himself expressed his regret ever falling in love, and marrying such a woman that always thought of herself first, rather than the children, despite her continued theatrics in her media appearances about her alleged abuse from R. Kelly.
And there's 17 questions. There was only 2 things on that list that Robert hadn't done to me. And that's when it became real to me, like, you're being abused.
Drea has also been acting busy with her dance classes of late, where she inconsiderately hops around like a teenage girl, under a guise of helping women bring out their sexy selves. Shame. With all that's going on around, one can't help but understand where Kelly was coming from, saying the pair actually separated because Drea didn't want to keep her part of the bargain, by staying at home taking care of their 3 children at the
Goddamn it,
expense of her
Madam
bolstering
Drea.
choreography career.
In her hooker gear.
Clearly, dance and attention are Drea's first loves, as she has always confessed to the prior, but the latter surely gets the best of her, and yes, she has demanded quite a lot of it lately.
Yes, I am coming to LA, y'all, but first of all, I'm here to talk about the girl has touched down in Raleigh, North Carolina. How y'all doing? And yes, I am here. I just wanted to hop on here real quick because, people be scamming in 2022 and saying people gonna be on flyers and they not really there. So I did want to hop on my live to let y'all know it's really me. I'm really here. I'm on the way. I hope that y'all took y'all little Epsom salt bath yesterday. and put your wraps on them knees, because you know I'm coming for your knees today. So we gonna cut up in class. We gonna dip low, grind slow. It's gonna be real cute. You know how we do in my class.
Damn, she look
But
rough.
hold on, y'all, because I listen. One thing y'all know, Drea is not good with names and addresses. So wait, what's the address, y'all? So I make sure it's right.
2733 Capitol Boulevard, Raleigh, North Carolina, 27617. Baby, pull up, please. We are in the building. Drea is here.
Yes. So pull up, bring your friend, bring your family, honey, bring your enemy too.
Okay.
Honey. Make sure she stay healthy. Listen, let me tell you why I tell y'all to bring y'all enemy, so girl can be nice and healthy, so she can see you live your best life. We need her to stay healthy. We need her to stay on her hating game. We need her to get up every morning, have her orange juice and her hater tots. We need her healthy, so she needs to come to class too, so she can see you be great for all of your life. When are you coming to the DMV? We are getting that scheduled together now. You guys, I've been so busy with the burlesque show, but we are getting that together now. Yeah. Oh, you want a one-on-one? Okay, honey. Well, get ready. You got to DM me. But if you are in Raleigh, North Carolina, you should be on your way to my class. That's where you should be. And let me tell you why you need to come to class. Because we are serving 4-season bodies, y'all. I'm so tired of hearing everybody talk about, let me get my summer body together. No, ma'am. We are serving all 4 seasons. Summer, winter, spring, summer, fall. My body must be dispatched for them all. Yes. Let's get rid of them excuses, okay?
Well, many will say yes, she moved on as was open about it. So why dwell on the past yet she is meant to be over it. However, because she actually had a hand in R. Kelly's troubles, you can be sure she will just never get over it. Karma will always come back to bite her, and it won't be long that she starts paying for the much she has wronged the R&B king. As for now, let her keep her game on for as long as it still lasts. It's just unfortunate that a lady who claims to have moved on would still come chasing for child support from the very man whose career she sunk. Well, she must be foolish to think that what she did would not affect the children in any way. Their eldest daughter Joanne, who is forging a music career, confessed she has come so close to signing big record deals, but had them halted over the allegations against his father, thanks to the supposedly loving mother who fought hook or crook to have him put behind bars.
Not getting it because of who your dad is. Like, I've been this close to a record deal, and when they found out who I was, it got swiped away.
Well, we can't force Drea to care, and although she had put on a good show as a victor, like she likes to put it, she will realize just how devastating betrayal can be. She might just as well keep on her act, promoting her shows and classes all over social media like she possesses no remorse, and probably so, but knowing the same R. Kelly she is trumping over now, is the same one that protected her all these years, even amidst the magnitude of allegations, she should have cared, even just a little, at least for the children. But just like she put it in her own words, we live in a world today, where we are entertained by people's pain, so she probably will be feasting on R. Kelly's for until it's her turn to face the music. Well, it's now clearer than ever before, that all the charges against R. Kelly are appealable, and we just could be seeing R. Kelly out sooner than later, and reviving his music career and success. Then we shall see who will be hiding under the tables when this time comes. All we can do now is wait. That's all we had for you today. Please let us know in the comment section below, just how much you think Drea Kelly actually loves attention and at what cost is she willing to get it? We value your honest opinion. Thank you for watching LFN News, a production of LFN Media, giving you another view of issues at hand. To get notified whenever we post a new video, subscribe to this channel now and hit the notification icon, and remember to give us your comment on the subject matter below.
Baby, blessings, y'all. Man, mister. Good God Almighty, y'all. Did y'all see that thing? I'm gonna try to be respectful tonight. I'm gonna try to be respectful tonight. I'm gonna try to be respectful, Mr. Bass.
Hey, you
Cam
know,
is a Cam
I,
is a handsome man. Who
yeah,
sent him to hook up with that ugly on?
hey, he wasn't looking at the face, man.
Baby, he better had a pillow on their head every night.
Yeah, that's
I
why I
had her
said.
to turn her back. Be your back, chick. Be your back. Alleged.
I said, damn. I was like, oh Lord, the way she was moving, I was like, oh, I see why he got her. Well, why he had her?
Damn the way she. I don't know. I guess because I'm a female. I don't know.
She's seductive.
I couldn't look at her moves because the way she looked.
She's seductive. I wasn't looking at her face. I wasn't looking at her
I
face.
would. She has a nice, to be her age, body structure, but that's good
Mhm,
motherfucker.
mhm, mhm. True that. True that. True that. True that.
Y'all know I've been married 48 years, so I ain't even gonna comment.
Yes, Lord. You know. Well, Mr. Bass, man, I comment for you. Yes, Lord.
Face don't listen. Face don't parch that. Face show don't match the waist. Listen.
I understand.
Face don't match the waist. Them heels she had on, them stockings, them knee high, or that Madam lingerie.
Yeah, Capitol Boulevard, that's about an hour and a half from here.
Hey, she up that way. Hey, she down in Atlanta. She still ain't
she's literally advertising her skills. So Smitty said, so she's literally advertising her skills and training other females how to be a madam. Yes, she is, Smitty. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
them 1099s over there. Yeah, them 1099, them call girls, allegedly.
True that.
Yeah, she done went from grooming young ladies to grooming women.
Look, my phone just got stuck on the movement. It ain't even moved. It's buffering. It's still showing the dance part.
Look. Woo. That's that janky shit. That janky shit.
Yeah. She still ain't no chili. She still ain't no chili though. She still ain't chili. Yeah, chili. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Pa said she look like who? Hey, man, I can't with y'all.
Oh man, that's cold blooded.
Ever said she.
Oh man, she brought a Ben Vereen, man.
Oh,
it says she dusty hands,
I can't with y'all. Look, I can't with y'all. Okay.
Y'all heard me on that one.
Sherry said dusty hand.
She ain't no chili though.
That ass still sitting right. Look, from the back.
Kish, hey, salute.
That ass still sitting right, baby. Look.
Like Mark Lawrence from that one.
Look, Kev, I'm telling you, man, ain't no way in hell. But they said something out for everybody, man. I don't know, y'all. But ain't no way in hell, man. Like, I'm literally just sitting here trying to vision him kissing her. Or just being wrapped like, nah.
I don't think he kissed her. Yeah.
I think it was just one of those situations where, business, you get wrapped up. I think that shit was business, yo. And in the process, she got pregnant, boom, boom, got pregnant again, boom, boom, got pregnant again. She might be a real head hunter, y'all.
Hey,
I'm telling you. Yeah, I can see it.
Cause I don't see it. If I was a man, I wouldn't touch it. Even when I was in my woman on woman mode, I wouldn't dare touch that. Period.
I'm a little quiet, y'all, on that one. Hey, seeing them moves, man, I'm like, oh, okay, Kev. Yeah, that's myself off on that one.
Yeah, I can imagine them moves when she was younger.
Ain't that the truth?
Somebody said her is a preacher daughter. She got to be a preacher daughter.
Wow.
She got to be a preacher daughter. Somebody said she got to be a preacher daughter. Also, V said beauty is in the eye of the beholder, y'all.
Yeah. And she showed. She said still feeling. She said I still beautiful. I still is beautiful. She said I may be black, I may be poor, and I may be ugly, but thank God I'm here. She done put it on somebody in the industry. And that's why she over there living her best life. Shit, man. Yeah, boys. My phone done froze up on this picture of her.
I'm sorry, y'all. That my damn nieces and nephews, baby. I don't know, for some reason they don't call me till I get on live. Auntie, what you doing? All the way down to the little baby. He 2 years old. Hey, Auntie, what you doing? So yeah, I just had to, check in with my little niece and nephews. Okay, we got my boy Big Vi in the building. Somebody, Par said, well, she be holding herself.
Hey. What's going on, Big Vi?
What's going on, mister? What's going on, Mr. Bass? Mr. Bass?
What's happening,
What's up, Truth Be Told, Queen?
What's up, baby? Blessings, baby. What's with this thing?
That man, I say Drea was everything but enough.
But enough.
She was everything but enough. She couldn't make him feel whole, So she was missing something. She had all the acrobats, but she was missing a lot of them other accolades.
Goddamn looks.
Brains, man.
Yeah. And I believe her and Kel, I honestly say this is something I always said about that woman. Knowing Kel's disability, they would have had a way better relationship if she really was trying to help him. You know what I'm saying? And that's like with his reading and all that different types of shit that he really needed help with, would have made their relationship better.
How we know she wasn't sent to him as his handler? Yeah.
But she was dancing. She was a background dancer for longer, and then all of a sudden she just started turning tricks, for everybody. You know what I'm saying? And they say I saw a video this month put on leg when she talked about the hog tie. She hog tied.
I went back there, yeah.
She hog tied herself.
That's a myth. If y'all don't know what a myth is, research what a myth is. Baby. She passed, but that's a myth.
She seasoned. But them accusers saying that she put hands on them, and that's the problem that I don't get with the society, man. Like, y'all so mad at Kel, but y'all ain't listening to what these women saying. These women saying that his wife did the abusing and the beating. Like, you know what I'm saying? That like Azrael, said the same. She's man, her mom and daddy did the beating and abusing. But nobody care about that. They only care about what Kells was involved in, allegedly.
Oh Lord. Louisa said in his book that he got, y'all know he got a book, the book called Roller Coaster Ride. Said that he noticed her because she was on the bus reading her Bible. Motherfucking Jezebel.
Coming straight out the room to go get that Bible with that cum on her, bro.
All right.
Breaking news. Oh man, y'all killing me on this one, boy. I wonder what she looked like, man, back then.
She just like she look now. Then she
Same
got
way.
OnlyFans, man. She ain't age. She just getting older. She always looked the same way. Now she
She look
distressed.
like
That
she look
stress
like
is
she
killing her now.
color purple with a body.
Uh-huh.
What Martin say? He said you was looking good from afar, but you're far from looking good.
Way from afar. Way from afar. Okay, y'all.
See, right now what you see is a person with a conscience. That her conscience is eating her ass alive. That's why
Ooh,
she's
can't you
aging.
tell it?
You can tell her
Can't you
conscience
tell
is
her? Man, listen. It's like she don't look right in the face. It's like some. She already didn't look right in the face.
hoping.
Now it seems like she rests. Like she just.
Yeah, she hoping like hell don't nobody call her out. She hoping them people don't come out to her. Because, like, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. When they come back to New York, Chicago, she gonna have to face the music eventually, man. So you better collect all the coins you can. And then you cheap as hell. Your these classes $35, man. Come on, man.
Huh?
$35 for the class.
So yeah, would I be wrong if I go down there to Georgia with these big, thick, tatted legs and pop, lock, and drop it with the madam? Come on, girl. Which hoe you gonna train tonight?
You see, she had them women on there doing that. And I'm like, now she got an OnlyFans. Madam Drea or some shit on her OnlyFans.
OnlyFans, you know what they do on OnlyFans?
Yeah, I know they do on OnlyFans. $40 get you a holler. But yeah, but I don't know, man. Kel, man, that's why I tell people one thing about R. Kelly I can say is he never embraced his celebrity status, because you could tell by the women he dealt with. What celebrity on the level of R. Kelly dealing with these motherfuckers dope fiends can deal with? You know.
Yeah. Shout out to my J-Rock in the comment section. Blessings, J-Rock. Go ahead.
These regular level women, man, you know, these ain't no hard to get women. But Kel wasn't that type of dude that, you know, like you hear a lot of these women talking about, oh, they see these celebrities, they look down on them, they don't even look their way, this, that, and the third. Man, Kel let the hood get the best of him. He went and found all the rats. I see why the Pied Piper, all of it makes sense now. I see why it all makes sense now. Pied Piper, these rats you got with you around you, man, all of them rats. Man. You just Miss Fleming. A bunch of hurt, scorned women, and you trying to patch their ass up, and they ain't nothing but snake. I don't care how many times this snake scared his skin, it's still a snake.
Man, I'm telling you, man, that head game was great, probably, man. That's all I can think of. That and the snapper, you know.
Yeah, you gotta ask somebody else from the crew, because they said she was having a crew too at one point. So all the women came through there was indulging with other men besides him.
Yeah, Kel's pull-out game was weak on that one, man. You know, man.
But then it's allegedly though, if they do a DNA test, shit, he might be surprised by a lot of more shit.
All right.
He ain't the daddy.
Listen.
The mother niggas.
I the pappy paw.
That girl that been trying to get a career, she her mama daughter.
Yeah, and that's why I say if she had talent, ain't no way her daddy could block her from getting a fucking career. Facts. You just ain't talented.
Facts.
I mean, that's it. That's like Carrie. Why Carrie was mad at Kel? Because Kel wouldn't give him. Kel can't get your dope smoking ass a career if you ain't got no talent. Just because I made it through, I can't bring you with me if you ain't got no talent.
Mm-hmm.
How this I ain't gonna say we may be, but to my knowledge, our culture is the only culture that feel entitled because somebody else make it.
Exactly. That part.
The title that someone else made it, man, and you like, well, I know him, so man, I need to be making it too.
Yeah, you come up here rapping ain't shit. There's no content in your rap. You just talk.
No, hold the beat. Turn my headphones up.
Yeah.
Mm.
My brother blocked
Turn me
me.
up, mister. Turn me up. Turn me up. Yeah, y'all ready? Turn me up.
Yeah.
You gotta tell people my brother blackballed me. Nigga, how your brother go? If you got talent, you can't deny talent. Nobody can deny talent, man. Talent cannot be denied. It's either you got it or you don't. Simple.
All righty, fellas. Let's roll with this other content, y'all.
Turn my mic up. Turn my mic up.
You are welcome to HN What's Your Say? The #1 listening show, where we discuss real issues with real people like you. We are still featuring R. Kelly. Real name Robert Sylvester Kelly. Also known as the R&B King. So much is a mess when it comes to R. Kelly's New York case, with many of the accusations against him more than questionable. The ones that has stood out the most, however, being the RICO charges, which were only smuggled into the indictment for two main reasons. To allow the prosecutors present any evidence from decades ago for cases that would otherwise not be charged, and to negotiate a much longer sentence for the defendant, considering RICO charges carry a mandatory sentence of 20 years in prison. To ensure that the RICO charges were part of the indictment, they made it the main point on the document, and this saw the entire indictment featuring the word enterprise very numerous times, that they almost used it to refer to R. Kelly himself. The forced inclusion actually made the entire indictment look like the work of a 15-year-old still learning how to write stories. In their attempt to frame R. Kelly, however, when they mentioned in the indictment that the purpose of the enterprise were to promote R. Kelly's music and the R. Kelly brand, they automatically engulfed Sony Records, considering it's the record label that did all these chores for him with reference to the contract he has with the company. It was indeed Sony which planned out how R. Kelly should be branded and his music promoted. They probably planned out all his tours as well. And since the indictment suggests that these Sony roles were the responsibility of the enterprise, the record company gets automatically involved and would be to blame for funding this chain of events. One may be wondering why Sony had no representative in court to enlighten the jury on how all the indictment claims R. Kelly did with his branding and promotions company and with all the agents on Sony's payroll in the alleged enterprise actually unfolded. I am not sure the answer to this will sound strange to any staunch R. Kelly fan or supporter, considering we all know the prime suspect behind this entire legal battle is the record company itself. Unfortunately, though, the attorneys they put to task blundered and put the entire blame on Sony when they described the roles of the alleged enterprise. While Sony may have survived the New York trial court because R. Kelly was short of a competent legal team, their name will definitely feature when the case goes to appeal court. It's very difficult to understand why this was not pointed out by the previous legal team. But the Brooklyn federal court judge too is largely to blame, considering she did not consider a retrial when Bonjean enlightened her with all these facts. If anyone was to answer to the RICO charges, it should have been Sony Records and not Robert. It was clear R. Kelly did not get sufficient and effective legal counsel, otherwise, this case wouldn't have progressed to the appeal court. In fact, Sony should be the one in court and not R. Kelly when it comes to the RICO charges, and I promise you, they soon will be. They may have thought they were going to destroy R. Kelly and take what belongs to him, but not so easily, and not without a price to pay. By witch hunting R. Kelly, Sony indicted itself in the process. They should pray hard that the RICO charges are eventually dropped, because if they remain, it will be Sony paying R. Kelly's legal bills and defending itself from government. Considering they are the ones who took on the job to promote the R. Kelly brand, and that they are the ones who branded him in the first place and decided the direction of his music, there is no way R. Kelly can be in court and Sony on the sidelines watching him pay on the company's behalf. His branding was all their work and not his. In fact, a deeper look into the case events and facts shows that it's not Robert Sylvester Kelly, the man, that was placed on trial. It was R. Kelly, the brand, which is largely owned and managed by the record company Sony, that was indicted along with Sony based on their definition of an enterprise. It should therefore be Sony paying any form of restitutions to anybody that was reportedly offended by R. Kelly, and Robert should go home. Meanwhile, this reminds us of the bitter truth that Sony is largely behind this what's happening to R. Kelly. Sony even more than likely knew where and when R. Kelly was going to be arrested, and what the charges would eventually be. No wonder they promptly dropped him publicly on the 10th of January 2019, only a few months before he was indicted and arrested. Sony also flew a Cessna carrying a banner that said "Mute R Kelly," something they claim was done by some women's group, like any ordinary American would invest their hard-earned cash to charter a plane to take down R. Kelly. Who has this kind of money to throw away? Sony will take an artist's money and shut them up with no regard of their contributions to the company's net worth. More like a greedy lion that eats everything, leaving nothing for its lionesses who do all the hunting. And if the lioness complains, it simply steps on them and roars to scare them off. How mean. Well, Sony this time round blundered. The indictment places the corporation at the center of the entire RICO accusation, as the major player in the alleged enterprise that was introduced with malicious intent. What we know is that Robert as a person acted alone, but if anyone must answer to any RICO charges, with reference to the indictment, it has to be Sony Records. According to Zabar Jemid, I still don't understand why Sony cannot give R. Kelly his sweat and move on. They have made a lot of money from him and have paid him back with lawsuits. I hope the indictment holds them accountable as well, considering it was filed with loopholes. They may have done everything right but hired the wrong attorneys to draft it. And this will likely land them in big trouble. They probably forgot they are the very people that branded R. Kelly, and that it's them that organized the tours during which they claim underage girls went backstage. It's also weird and questionable to note that at Sony financed and organized events, underage girls would be allowed entry. And after all the negligence, they want to put the blame of Robert. I knew Sony was a selfish company that cheats its signed artists, but certainly not one that puts the blame for its gaffes on others. According to Marvin, it serves them right, the Sony Records company. If they thought they will take R. Kelly down smoothly with no regrets, they have something to lose when this ends. Indeed, according to the indictment, Sony is largely to blame when it comes to the RICO charges. Why would R. Kelly pay for this? Yet the indictment indicates individuals on Sony's payroll as the enterprise. The company should be answerable when it comes to the RICO charges. This is Sony's case, not R. Kelly's. According to Darius Hollins, I have been saying this about Sony ever since R. Kelly's problems started back in 2017. They are right behind this and will likely go as far as taking his life if he resists. This has never had anything to do with women or underage girls. This right here confirms what I have been saying from the beginning. That is all we had for you today on HN What's Your Say? To keep updated whenever we post a new video, subscribe to this channel now. Also remember to hit the bell icon and enable notifications. And feel free to share your opinions with us in the comment section below, and let us
All right, y'all. They ain't tell us nothing we ain't know. We already knew Sony's behind our list. But they went so far to the point of destroying him. Them people that you talking about, right? That's them people there. Them people there is what you talking about. Kanye, Ye, whatever y'all want to call them. But they went so deep to the point where they were so sloppy that they getting exposed. Crickets, is my men up here they sound like crickets up here tonight. Hello, Mr. Bass, Big Vibe, Mr.
What's up, Will?
Baby, I hear crickets. What's up with y'all at?
I look at it like this, you know, we all know Sony behind it, but what they gonna do about it? Because you know, not nothing. You know, Sony a powerhouse, and they know who running it. And man, hell, it's like they above the judicial system. So you know.
But I don't know. I just feel like with Kels, you know, it's one thing about R. Kelly that's different than a lot of the artists that Sony have came up against. It's something about Kels that just seems like God just has a different purpose for him, man.
Mm-hmm.
and it seemed like because he not even fighting these people with words or none of this. He just sitting back like he said something that was very pivotal to me, and I always take that, man. When I heard him make a reference to when he said I don't tell God about my problem, but I tell my problems about the God I serve.
Mm.
And I'm like, and I thought about it, thought about it, thought about it. I'm like, man, you know what? You know, that's a deep understanding that you gotta have with God to understand that how it works when it comes to things like that. And so with Sony, they study praying on this man. It's like you overkill it. You ain't enough yet. So how far you think y'all gonna go before y'all start to feel the wrath of y'all own BS?
Mm. That
You
point,
know,
look at what J-Rock said. Sona never dropped R. Kelly facts. We know he did. We know they did.
no, they want the money. They stood back in the background.
Universal, one of his albums today, that Christmas album, I think.
And then how they gonna take one of the accusers and because allegedly one of the accusers went and got a distribution deal with Sony.
Mm. Mm. Ain't that what you was talking about?
Right.
Mm.
And then it just go as far as this, he didn't breach the contract.
Facts, they did. I'm telling you, that's probably their way of getting smart. Yes, Parch, you was absolutely correct. Yes, you correct. And listen, right when that happened, Parch, that's when things start to happen to Easy. Next thing you know, boom, he was in the hospital, died from AIDS.
Michael Jackson.
But they stuck it and gave it to him. Okay, let's talk about it, y'all. Allegedly.
That Sony kill sign and exposing them. Like I say, the thing about Kels is long as he was in that studio making that music, producing them billions, generating them billions of dollars for them, it's okay. But when he want them billions of dollars for himself,
Yeah.
no, we can't give you that type of power. Can't
Yeah,
give
what
you that type of
Kanye
control.
said, they think they could just give you a deal, just come, just take everything from you, just snatch it. You said it.
Yep. And they still did Mike family bad. He passed away. They went back and bought his estate and everything, $500 million. But that shit worth well over billions of dollars.
I know how much they getting off that man and gave that family $500 million just to shut the fuck up.
That's it. That's it, man. They bought it for $500 million within the same year. It was worth 2 point something billion.
Mm-hmm. Not to even mention his percentage that he owned in Sony.
Right, the 50%. He owned 50% of the company.
Yes,
but and that's the thing when he said that they didn't think that he would outsmart them at their own game, and when he got leverage on them when he bought the Beatles catalog.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and they damn sure was upset about that.
They was upset. Even Paul McCartney, you can't buy Beatles. Tell him Mike what he can't do. Mike say, shit, they wanted 60. I gave them 65.
and Paul McCartney was the stupid one for not buying it his damn self.
Right.
Shit, how you gonna get mad because he bought it, man, when you had the ample opportunity to buy it?
And then just go back to the Gayle King interview. Who did she say she talked to before interviewing R. Kelly?
What? Paul?
Elton John.
Oh, Elton.
Who was part of blackball and tried to blackball R. Kelly in '96.
Elton been sliding on the hairs of his chinny chin his damn self.
Pop locking dropping.
Still thinking he 28.
But it goes to show you, man, with this. I mean, and it makes all this not make Kanye West interview on Drink Champs so much more powerful because everything that he talked about, we see it happening now, and then we can also go back to others it has happened to.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Even when we look at the Sam Cooke, like RCA was mad because Sam Cooke was getting ready to leave, and plus they didn't like they didn't like his political stand.
Mm-hmm.
He was with
Marvin
Malcolm and
Gaye,
Martin.
a lot of
Marvin Gaye. Then they said Donny Hathaway killed himself. Come on, man.
and they said what fuck our dad killed him. Now you know we know what they do over there. They perform ritual, put rituals, do all this type stuff and hoodoo vajuba doobis. They send out hoodoo vajuba doobis and whatever else.
And it goes to show when you go on a course, you can have the success, all the success you want to have. But once you become one of those ones that say I'm not gonna confine to this thing that y'all trying to make me confine to.
When you outsmart them, they got a plan for you.
They got a plan for you the whole time. They knew Easy was smart. Like they knew one, and really, it was more than just a label. It was like we talk about Tupac. When they made Tupac the new leader, chairman of the new Black Panther Party, they knew that they made him a target.
Mm-hmm.
Because you killing what they promote. You trying to wake people up, but they want people to stay hypnotized by the music that they putting out here. Like somebody told me that one day I was listening on YouTube one day. Why you see liquor stores and all these fast food restaurants for every 1 mile in the urban community, you gonna have liquor store in these bad restaurants.
Hold on, bad restaurant. Let's not forget like a Tighter Pond, a Tighter Max.
Yeah, something to take everything you work for, keep you in debt. You know, I did something a while back when I reviewed the Gayle King interview. When Kels talked about, it is really girls out here chained up in these basements, this, that, and the third. And I played the video.
Nobody didn't know that now.
I played the video from the guy named D Nice in Chicago that found the girl. Like shortly after the interview with Gayle King, the dude in Chicago walking through the alley, he hear a girl in an abandoned house screaming for help. He trying to see what's up. He called the police. The girl been in the house for like 2 weeks. Some dude and chained her to a radiator in the house. He come. They say that the people say the dude going in and out of the house like he lived there, but the house boarded up, abandoned. I'm like, nah, damn, Kels just said this in the Gayle King interview, and this ain't getting no press on the news nowhere.
No, cause they don't care. That's why I say that Me Too movement, allegedly, that Me Too movement, that shit just like Black Lives Matter, man.
I say when you go to the suburbs and tell me where you see an abandoned house at, versus coming to our neighborhoods, you see abandoned houses probably on every block. You might got one. Every other block, it's an abandoned house somewhere sitting around. But you ain't gonna see that in the suburb.
I'm through eating now, y'all.
Now that's something that I've been working on because I'm trying to start like some type of nonprofit organization. I don't feel like abandoned houses should be torn down. If they're not gonna be renovated, they shouldn't be left up for people to kidnap these young kids and women and bring them up in these houses, especially up north. Most of these houses have basements, so they catch a child or a woman, anything like that, and take them into a basement, man. Nobody will never know they know.
Right. Something like that happened back home on the west side. They found the girl beat side up and dead in an abandoned house. Yeah.
Yeah, they still uncovering stuff. Yeah, they could uncover the car buried.
Yeah, them swimmers that go and dive into them lakes and shit. Recover them.
Watching that too.
Yeah, but I just think everything got an expiration, man, and Sony, they probably mess with the wrong people at this time because
Yep.
So the power of R. Kelly, the power of a Kanye West, and the power of more people to come. But you see a lot like Nori talking about he wish he wouldn't have been drinking. He would have. Man, you couldn't stop. Kanye told you you couldn't conduct this interview if you wanted to. This is my interview. He told him.
Not only that, he said, "Are you even able to?"
Yeah, he told him that during the interview. Like, so if you would have been sober, Kanye was gonna say what he wanted to say, regardless.
Man,
You
he
know what I'm
ain't no
saying?
journalist anyway, man. So he didn't know how to even conduct the interview.
Not only let y'all see how not Kels, Lord, I'm gonna say Kels. Y'all see how Ye was slicking their asses. Ye wasn't drinking, y'all. Go back and watch. I just seen that shit probably about 4 times. He was slicking their ass every time. I'm like, damn. I ain't catch that the first time. Every time you go back and watch that interview of the drink champ, you catch something different every time you watch it, y'all. Like, go back and watch it, y'all. Like,
and
he
have Nori
their asses with drinking. He was not drinking, y'all.
And they only have Nori on there getting drunk. Because the other dude don't be drinking.
No.
Only Nori be on there getting drunk like that. Even the first interview with Kanye West, you know, when he did the first interview on Drink Champ, he was dropping gems then.
I seen it, but I'm saying I'm gonna have to go back and check it out to see was he fake drinking then too, y'all. He was really fake drinking.
He said he ain't gonna let them
You can't
poison
trust
him.
nobody. You ain't gonna Jeffrey Dahmer him.
Exactly.
He said he can't trust nobody. None but his friends. I liked on the first one. He say all his friends, Elon Musk, the Bezos, and the one that died, Virgil. He say he got a different set of friends. You know what I'm saying? Everybody he named off, these top richest man in the country. Kanye say shit. He ain't got no house, but you know he play that power game though. As I like. They wouldn't tell him where his kids stayed. He found out he went and bought the house across the street.
One right there, don't it?
I ain't even finna live there, but I'm gonna let you know.
I see you. I see you.
Man, it's just crazy, man. And I was looking at another thing too, like with Kels. And I'm looking at R. Kelly, and even with Deshaun Watson, you see this man have no problem in his whole NFL career. All of a sudden, he want to get out of Houston, Texas. All of these women come out, and now he's make a settlement. He gets traded to another team, get a big ass contract. Now it's getting close to him to get ready to hit the field again. Now all of a sudden, all new women, some more women coming out now. Man, you just can't make this shit make sense to me.
It don't make
sense. How are people not seeing this, man?
He done got to be the wrong person.
Then why they pick the ugliest bitches? Why do they look at our men like that? They go for the roughest, the pathetic, the pitifulest women. Look at Bill Cosby. They couldn't find one that wasn't a crackhead.
Man, I'm telling you, like Eddie Griffin say, why would you go to the room of a non-married man if you didn't know what you were going to do in the first place?
All right.
You know. And then even with Mike though, like you go back on Vlad, you go listen to the interview with Ron Newton. I'm gonna tell you what these people do, man. Ron Newton exposed these people on Vlad and told him how the government tried to use pictures of his kids in Michael Jackson's house, and all he had to do was say that Michael Jackson touched his son. They would give him he said they wrote me out a check for $250,000. He told him, y'all don't want to give me that. He said, cause see, I'm gonna take this right back to Joe and let Joe know what y'all got going on. You go to Vlad TV right now, Ron Newton, the interview still up. He got pictures, paperwork, everything. The people try to set Michael Jackson up with using pictures of his kids in Michael Jackson's house.
Yeah, a lot of them did.
And Mike, he said, well, I got the information. I went back and took Johnny Cochran and Joe, let them know what they were doing. Next thing, it's supposed to be in part 2 of that interview the next week. All of a sudden, Ron Newton dead.
Wow. I'm gonna have to go and check that out, Big Bad. Drop it in the private chat.
All right. I'm gonna have to go find the link.
Wow, I never knew that.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna share the video on my community post because I can't. I'm on the same phone right now. So when we get off here, I'm gonna share the video on my community post.
Okay, baby. Yeah. Got you.
Yeah, but dude came out and talked about this hit with Michael Jackson on Vlad. The next week he supposed to came back. The dude ended up dying, man. This shit. And then on Vlad, he didn't look sick. He looked healthy as hell.
They always do. They always do. They look like that was Bernie Mac.
Bernie Mac. And see, that was the thing with Steve Harvey, man.
Yeah, I knew he did Bernie Mac. Come on, let's talk about
it. Steve Harvey wanted Bernie position.
Where you at, Steve Harvey?
Yeah, that show, that Steve Harvey, that was burnt. All that was in play for Bernie Mac.
Facts. Where you at, Steve Harvey?
Man, the boy was mad, man. All that fake ass crying. See, Steve Harvey them was bigger than Bernie during the Kings of Comedy, but Kings of Comedy, Bernie stole everybody.
Seen that gay shit? Bernie Mac started talking about it, disgusting. He was telling what's his name, Steve Harvey, like, man, no way, you know, blah blah blah. He went talking a little too much. Get with Steve Harvey went and he made it known you can't be talking like that, Bernie. No, not yeah, Bernie did. Yeah, Bernie told on him.
Hell, he said it right there on the show.
Steve blew up after the fact because he did what he did.
Yep.
And that's a fact. But we gonna say allegedly.
We gonna say allegedly.
Yeah, we gonna say.
Keep on saying they keep selling out. They keep we every superstar or celebrity somewhat like that of our kind. We can always go back to their death and trace back to a motherfucker that was their friend or close to them at some point involved in it.
DL said.
I mean, even we look at, man, even with your boy Barry, man, Barry with Kel, like, man, I don't see how Kel, man, how you meet everybody this man met was evil ass people, man. Like one good person. You gotta have the worst luck in the world to meet nothing but negative ass people in your life. Everybody.
That heart was too big.
You know, he has negative, no messed up look, big vibe. He just has that. He just have a gift that God has blessed him with that draws. Yeah. He draws broken people, broken and wounded, and that's what I mean. I'm a witness. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm like, damn, Lord, like ain't no good people.
That's how Lisa and them got around him because she was homeless. When he met her, she was homeless, didn't have nowhere to go. That's how she ended up in Chicago. Try to help her. You know, a lot of these chicks, you know what I'm saying? He trying to help, but then look at them, like they come. But I still blame for all these lawsuits, settlements. I blame Darren McDavid, man. I'm still blaming McDavid, man, because how you not allow this man to even challenge none of this shit? But he did challenge the situation with the girl that claimed she had the kid, but come to find out, allegedly, I heard that girl, the baby daddy was Demetrius.
Same thing I heard, babe, but they said it wasn't.
But Kel did a paternity test and it wasn't his.
Who that baby pappy?
But they say Demetrius going around, and that's what he was doing. He was going around sleeping with them young girls.
Claiming the baby too.
Sleep with them young girls, and then telling them, you know, hey, you want to get some money? That right there, I would love to hear the total amount of settlements that they paid off, like the total, because everybody you hear, this one, Lanita Carter, $750,000. Jerome LePage got almost 300 and some thousand.
Oh, it's gone, y'all. This shit gone.
All the money gone. The money was gone before because Susan They only getting a percentage out of the money.
Mm-hmm. That shit been gone. Go my boy Sir Miguel.
Good evening, beloved
Sir Miguel,
kings and queens. How everybody doing?
Blessings,
What's going on? What's going on, Sir Miguel?
Blessings,
Man,
sir.
bless the base, Mister Big Bye, and as always, boss lady. Truth be told, what's
Bless
going on?
What's
All
up?
right, man.
Man, we on here making it make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Trying to anyway.
Yeah, I just want to tap in real quick. You know,
All right. Tap in, Sir Miguel. Tap in.
that was really trying to get at me today, boy.
Mm-mm.
I
Got
said,
to
okay.
No power.
Yeah, well, you know, folks trying to intentionally get me fired, but that's okay because I tell them,
Oh, shit.
don't even trip. God got it,
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm.
but it's
They
all
try
good.
you on the job, huh?
Yeah, after all these years, somebody want to act a fool. I'm going, okay, this is what we doing. Cool.
Never know where your enemy lie at. But you,
Mm,
long as you ready for them, then no matter when they pop out, shit, you ain't gonna ever get me off my swell.
exactly.
Facts.
So it's all good.
And all them years,
You know what I'm saying?
I don't think they really want to pay you, so you good.
Yeah.
It's all good.
They don't really want to pay you, Sir Miguel. Okay.
No, the truth be told, they don't.
That's what
They
it's
don't
about. That's what
They
it's
don't
all
want to.
about.
They don't want to pay me. They don't want to pay me what I'm worth. And at the end of the
All
day,
right. All right.
when you want to throw people under the bus, especially people that you've helped get through situations, okay,
Mm-hmm.
got you. All right
People
then.
throw you their ass. They will do
Mhm.
that.
But don't worry about all these big ass companies, corporation, all these motherfuckers. Get with it. It about to be over for all their asses anywho, so it don't matter.
Exactly.
The banks, all of that. Everybody just need to start getting your own business. Goddamn, grow you some crops and sell you some corn and shit. Whatever you know how to do, start with it.
Start
Exactly.
your madam service.
That's what I got, babe. A whole cleaning service out here. I work too damn much.
Yeah. Well, other than that, we're gonna be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't let them trick you out your position, man. That's most definitely. If I lose my job, it's gonna be on y'all, not me, because I'm getting unemployment.
You know.
All of it.
True that.
You know. They play with me. They play with me at this job, but they don't want to spend that money. I tell them, look, man, I'm a single father. Gas prices through the roof. I said, y'all gonna either change my schedule, or y'all gonna see me missing up out this number.
I guess everybody job you playing with, get what they think my lady Christ. I be like, listen, I'll miss a couple of hours on my check.
You cut up.
they just be like, they laugh at me. They be like, man, she crazy. Like I be dead serious though, but it's all love. It's all love. Cause they know I lock this shit. I hold it down. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, Marlene, I ain't trying. I intended to, but I got okay.
I ain't cheating y'all out of y'all hours. Y'all ain't gonna cheat me out of mine. Shit, ain't no way.
Like I said though, they think they think I'm crazy.
Shit,
They don't think I'm crazy, but they just know like they don't know how I come. You feel me? Because I'm sweet as gold. I grind. I'm a hustler, and I keep this shit. I do what I do. You understand me? So they know I'm very vocal. They don't know how I'm come though.
Shit, I keep 2 weeks notice. When I wrote me a 2 week notice, I made copies of that motherfucker. I keep them in the glove compartment. Play with me. I'm gonna put that bitch on the desk. Don't nobody want to work this shift I work. Can't nobody do what I do. I do it. I do everything. I can do everything for myself around this whole yard that I need to do. None of these guys that work here can do that. I know that. I know my value. When I learned my value and I put that 2 week notice in, and when nobody trying to take my position, I said, all right, we finna play chess now. They say, well, how much you gonna need to stay? I say, man, I need about $5 raise. That mother looked at me. I say, shit, are you sure you gonna be leaving? Hell yeah. Y'all ain't gonna pay me. He came, shit, we can give you $350. I said, shit, that's what I really wanted anyway. Okay. Now when next year come around, we can go negotiate again.
I need that 250.
I'm gonna need that $250.
I'm gonna need that remainder. Something.
we gonna have to make something right, because I ain't gonna lie though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm at work now. My job too laid back, man. It's too easy to walk away from, but at the same time, I don't take it for granted either. Anything took from me. You know.
Exactly.
I don't take it for granted either. So I'm a hustler. My granddaddy taught me one thing: as long as you got air in your body, oxygen, you able. Goddamn, you gotta always be aware that there's another opportunity somewhere.
There's a way. It's OGs.
So these companies, I work for one company. When you get it to the highest level operator, man, these people literally they let you go. Cause they'll make you come in, like say you make it $24 an hour, right? So what they do is when they start to do layoffs, they lay you off. Cause you make it 24, they'll lay you off, and then they'll go to a temp serve. They'll go bring in 2 more people, make it $12 an hour. So they get 2 workers for the price of one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that temp service, man, in actuality, man, because I dealt with it, man, because I'm a supervisor. And how I go get them, yeah, I might get them at that, $13, $14 an hour, man. But in actuality, it's $22 an hour.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So
But then you win it because you getting $22 an hour, but you getting 2 workers that you paying $12 for. So actually, you get $44. You get $44 for 2 people. For the price of one.
Now the temp service is winning. Because I gotta give them $22 an hour. And they only paying the people that's coming out that 14. So they pocketing in that extra $8 an hour.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how the temp service works. So know when I bring in temps, man, I gotta be careful on how I get them.
Yep.
Yeah, they don't work. They be in and out, don't they?
Yeah, but the thing is though, they might turn out and be good workers. And the thing is though, I can only keep them for so long unless I'm gonna hire them.
Right. That's what I did if I was in Minnesota. I started with this lumber company driving for them, and they got like a 90-day, to hire you. They hired me in 60 days. They hired me on. So, but I was pissed off when they hired me on because I was used to that getting paid every week through the temp.
That week spoiled on that weekly though.
Yeah. So I hadn't worked a job in since 2012 where I got paid every 2 weeks. Every job I worked been weekly pay.
Now think about Kanye. Kanye said, "Man, they don't cut my check. I cut my own check."
I believe he gonna put Nori in position though. I really believe he gonna put, because he said he like Nori, and them taking Nori platform and shit away and not letting him do what he want to do. I feel like Kanye gonna bless him, endorse him with something, man.
Oh, so is that what happened? They took his platform?
Hell yeah! You say the power to be. Tell him, boss lady. That's revolt anyway, man. Drink champs on that's P Diddy shit.
P Diddy said the hit to take. Actually, they said P Diddy took the video down himself. And allegedly say P Diddy and who else was it? It was stated in a little thing last night. But it was P Diddy and somebody else clowned him and was like, "Why did you he a little fucking freaking boy?"
Why you gonna keep going and ignore it? If I should have been drinking, if I wouldn't have been drinking, I could have controlled it. Kanye told you couldn't control this interview if you wanted to.
Right.
Kanye knew what he was doing. When I see him on Drink Champs after he told Puff, "Fuck you, Fed," I knew what he was doing. He went to Drink Champs. He know that Drink Champs is ran by P Diddy.
Yeah.
That's why he kept saying, "Come and kill me now. Come here. I'm in y'all building, talking the talk that I'm talking." So what did that tell y'all? You ain't finna come in my yard and call me a fuck nigga.
So who wanted with Debo?
He in your house talking that way. And Nora, you sound crazy just saying what these other guys in here that he was talking about, they in here in the room doing the interview. But why do he have to check them? Why didn't they check him? If he was saying something so malicious.
Man, I'm telling you.
I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all
Yay, my guy, man. Yay, my guy.
So, Liz.
My family, man, Kanye crazy. Fuck y'all too, then. You ain't got to call and check on me.
Look, y'all, I was out and about today. And so somehow a discussion came about, and I was talking to this little OG, and he was like, "That motherfucker crazy." I said, "Hold up now. Hold up now." I said, "Nah, just say you misinformed, sir, and you don't understand. Because he ain't nowhere near crazy." Thanks to Sir Miguel for that content. Listen, Sir Miguel.
Yes, ma'am.
Content you sent me, get what? I was playing the form and letting them hit. I said, "See, this the part they can show you, right?"
Mm-hmm.
My boy Papa Duck stay on. Papa Duck stay on, right?
Yep.
I said, so excuse me, y'all know them black beans that Chipotle ate. It's kind of, But I told him, I said, this part they ain't want you to see and they ain't want you to know. You know what I'm saying? I said, but at the end of the day, I said, just listen to it and listen to what he's saying. No, they goddamn boy crazy. They just need to do something with him. I said, see, it's people like you.
Yep.
I said, see, it's people like you. That people like me sitting around here fighting that you look through whatever the hell you think you see. That is not there. It's people like you that make people like me upset when you don't want to listen. Because listen, I'm trying to show him and tell him, no. He don't even want to. I'm like, you know what?
He don't want to be correct. They hate to be made wrong. People hate to be made wrong, man.
Mm-hmm.
And Kanye say I'm right. He got a podcast or something on YouTube.
I've been watching it every chance I get.
Yeah, I watch it. He say I'm right. He say I'm right. I'm right, but I'm just not right now. And that's what when he said that, he said that's because of the people that's listening, they not getting it. So he said, yeah, I'm right. He said I'm just not right now, but they'll get it.
Mm-hmm. Fact. Shout out to Jabbar. Blessings, love, blessings. You know he is. He highly Ye is highly conscious. I don't know where he on. Look, Ye about in the 8th, 9th dimension, y'all.
Hey, I said, about later, I said this. I said, man, what if Kanye done bought him a whole fucking bunker or some underground cellar or something? You know what I'm saying? He that far ahead. That's why I tell people when you listen to that Drink Champ interview,
visionary. He stated that. That's what a visionary is.
The breakdown, and he telling you how these people came into money, everything. So that means he's been doing his research. He know what he's talking about. He just not sitting on their interviews throwing some shit out that ain't backed by nothing that he's saying. He telling you and explaining to you what it is that he's saying. Like he like them how the Jews didn't come into money until because of like how he said they wouldn't divorce people. Then
they wouldn't divorce people, and let's not forget how they made majority of their money out the back of slaves. And this ain't allegedly. This is not allegedly. Every last one of them that came across the water, wherever they come from across the water, they said they came across the water. I just know we always been here, right? I ain't from Zimbabwe. I ain't come from nowhere but USA of America. My mom and them didn't come from nowhere but USA of America. Her mother didn't come from nowhere but USA of America. But see, my grandmother's mother was an Indian. You know what I'm saying? She was an Indian. And her husband was, us. So I mean, that's why Indian, Cherokee Indian. It is within, But baby, that's how they made their money. They been making slaves and doing all of that. They never got an honest dollar. And that's a fact.
And we never had, and we still under the same indoctrination right now to this day. We not getting credit for none of the stuff we do. We make the music, the record label get the credit for it. We make the movies, the Hollywood get the record for it, get the credit for it. Everything we do, other people get the credit for it, but then we sit here fight with each other and say, I'm better than you.
True that. Yes. And not only that, Big Bag, guess what? When they call us, excuse my French, y'all, but when they call us women, when they rapping bitches and hoes, and when they say you fuck niggas, and oh, wait a minute, what the anti-Semitic is? Why nobody in our culture makes them apologize, or even our people apologize when they disrespect us? Come on now, that goes to show you how much they think about us.
They don't care. Now they got smoking on your dead homies, smoking on the op pack.
Yeah, smoking on, yeah. Fact. Okay, y'all. So let's go ahead on and run this other content. I think that's it for your boy Kale. So next up, about to switch gears. Talk about that boy Yee. Once again, shout out to Sir Miguel. Thank you for that content, bro. Let's run it, Mr. Bay.
You're welcome.
Oh no.
The jury believed that it was a neck restraint, it was the knee on the neck, it was asphyxiation that killed George Floyd. However, there was a ton of evidence that George Floyd consumed a toxic, lethal cocktail of fentanyl and methamphetamine. 3 grains of fentanyl on the head of a lead pencil, enough to kill you, enough to kill me. And so they had to continuously inculcate the public to believe that Derek Chauvin intentionally, premeditatedly murdered George Floyd, and drugs had absolutely nothing to do with it. They had to have the jury believe that it was
Thank you, Mr. Bass. Go on right with the next one.
I'm CTO. I basically get paid to travel around the world working for billionaires. From the Instagram and Snapchat stories, everyone seems to think that you've got the coolest job in the world. The reality of it is that you are clearing up rooms that have just had sex parties, orgies, prostitutes, coke residue on the tables.
I'm going to try to start that from the beginning.
Fresh that it actually.
Okay, y'all, I apologize. This is a undercover where he be on the billionaire boats and stuff like that of them people, and he's an undercover. And he's pretty much stating like what's going on and all of it ties in. I'm sorry, Sir Miguel. Listen, I was piling that content up, but you coming up shortly, love. But go ahead on.
Oh, it's all good. I ain't tripping.
Y'all check it out now. Listen to what he said. Even with the dead bodies, we already know they be cannibalists eating. But go ahead.
So I'm a backhand. I'm a CTO. I basically get paid to travel around the world working for billionaires. From the Instagram and Snapchat stories, everyone seems to think that you've got the coolest job in the world. The reality of it is that you are clearing up rooms that have just had sex parties, orgies, prostitutes, coke residue on the tables the next day, veal or livestock so fresh that it actually gets flown in on a helicopter, slaughtered on board, and served to the guests as fresh as can be. Unfortunately, it can sometimes get a bit seedy, a bit creepy with drunk people who think they can do whatever they want. These owners, these millionaires, these billionaires, they're incredibly powerful people, and a lot of the time they get their own way. Drug smuggling can go on in the industry. If people wanted to be moving, drugs and illicit substances, I reckon it'd be pretty easy to do. It's an incredibly secretive world, which no one really knows much about. The guests just use CP yachts as their little playground. They live in this little bubble where they think anything goes and anything can happen. These yachts are always pretty mad, particularly the larger ones. They will pretty much always contain a pool or some sort of hot tub equipped with a gym. Some of them have cinemas, some of them have their own spas, helidecks, and will store a helicopter on board. The cost of these yachts can exceed anywhere of like £500 million. I think some of the most expensive charter yachts on the market at the moment can actually cost $4 million a week. You do always secretly know that the people you're working for haven't always done the best things in their lives. I've received job offers for the owner of a boat who is one of the most notoriously corrupt people on the planet. And during the job interview, the chief officer actually asked me, am I morally okay with who this person is and what he's done? And you kind of just have to ask yourself, am I okay with this? The expectations of the guests are pretty much whatever they ask for, we can deliver to them. As the day tends to go on and the more alcohol that gets consumed, their expectations go up and our ability to deliver goes down. Sexual harassment definitely does go on in the industry. You do hear quite a few stories which make the hairs on the back of your neck stand up. There is a sexual element to the job, 100%. It's a very superficial industry that a lot of boats will only hire on the way you look and what waist size you are, what chest size you are, etc. I think they can forget that you're here for work, you're not here to be violated in any way. The victims of these cases are paid off. They're told to keep their mouths shut in order for bonuses or perks. It gives the people this right to think that they can get away with anything. There have been like a few serious incidents in super yachting that have gone wrong and actually led to fatalities. One of the most famous ones in the industry was actually a anchor chain coming loose. The chain spun around in what's called the mooring bay, which is the forward section of the boat called the bow. The chain spun around and actually took the leg off one of the officers, and unfortunately he bled to death and died. Basically, you've just got to stay really switched on at all times, which can be a big part of the reason why working in the industry can make you so tired and run down. I did like a pretty long stint working on a charter boat. It was like nearly 130 days of season, back-to-back charters, and within that time we only had one day off. At the end of that, when I actually left that boat, I felt like I was ready to leave the industry because it was just killing me, essentially. You can burn out really quickly. And you can look at guys who are, they've been in yachting for 10 years or so, and they look pretty weathered. Their skin's like destroyed by the sun. The lack of sleep has just fucked them over, and it can really have quite a physical effect on your body, and it's pretty visible. The reason that we're so busy is because obviously we only have a certain number of crew cabins on board. You're always in a cabin of 2, if not 4 on some bigger boats, if not like 6 on some super large ones. Cabin fever is definitely a real thing. You can feel cooped up like a caged animal sometimes, and personal space becomes a serious issue. Working in yachting definitely teaches you a lot of mental fortitude. You work very long hours with little rest, and that teaches you how to be resilient and just kind of push on through. Obviously, there are some negative effects on your mental health. I don't really understand the mindset of a billionaire, but when a lot of money is involved, it changes people, and I think it always brings out the worst in a lot of people's personalities.
Understand what he was saying, fellas? In chat, were you all able to understand?
Yeah, I caught it. Basically just saying, a lot of these private parties, man. It's a lot that go down on it, and they use these yachts for a lot of them.
So is they do they have it set up like that for a reason, to drain their energy the way that they doing?
That's a good one.
All right, Mr. Bass, keep it going. I'm about to make a round, fellas, early. I'll be right back. Go ahead, Mr. Bass.
Man, that big Kanye, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. He really done some crazy stuff, but this what he doing right here, I gotta salute him, man. I'm gonna show y'all a video, man. It's gonna be a powerful video, and yeah,
Yeah,
for the Jews that got on my post and said little stuff, because
y'all was saying like not all Jews or this and that. I'm not talking about y'all, but we talking about the Jews that's running the show. We cannot turn a blind eye on that. And all it shows is that your own people will shit on you. And it's not just for y'all. It's black people in position right now that's shitting on black people. Spanish, you name it. So let's not be so technical. Please. We in the same boat, man. But I want to run this video and I want to get y'all opinion on this. Check this out.
I talk about the chakras, when I talked about Rick Rubin, I talked about the 808, but I'm gonna say some anti-Semitic shit. I'ma fuck your bitch. I'ma kill this nigga. 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 That's the real anti-Semitic shit that the Jewish people get paid off of.
Now, watch what Leo Corn say about drugs. He say drugs is a bad thing. Now, if you don't know who Leo Corn is, he's a Jewish record executive. He helped start the Def Jam Records 300 and a couple of other things. But I love what Charlamagne the God said on this interview. Check this out.
I don't know what's this opioid thing, man.
But being a crackhead wasn't cool back then. Being a crackhead wasn't cool. Now it seems like they're making it cool to be drinking lean and syrup and
it's the most dangerous. It's the most dangerous thing that's facing our society.
So why sign an artist that would promote that?
Because I already answered that question. You weren't paying attention. She asked me talent or issues, and I said talent. But I have to. I can't give up on people.
But I'm saying that's hypocritical, though. You're saying
it's opportunistic. Yeah. I got people to feed. I got a business to run.
You're gonna make Dame Dash take this clip and call you a culture vulture.
Now, how crazy is Kanye West? This man just told you I have a family to feed, and in the process of feeding my family, I don't care how many of you niggas go to jail. I don't care who shoot who. I don't care who's doing drugs. As long as we keep signing y'all and y'all keep talking about each other, keep going to prison, I'm gonna keep making money, I'm gonna keep feeding my family. I tell y'all all the time, man, exploiting niggas is an American business. Think about it. We are the only ones that's being exploited. And I told you, if you don't know what exploitation means, go look it up. Okay? It's going to shock you. But, hey, I'm with you, Kanye. Back to the video. Now, look at that video, man. He's right. Everybody get paid off exploiting black folks. The exploitation of black folks, everybody get paid. That is the American business. Exploit black folks. And if you don't know what that means, that just basically means to take advantage of people and make money off people or a group of people or a person. This is what they do. Look at how they portray us in the news. Look how they portray us in the movies. Bro, we've been watching movies about shooting, killing, and guns and drugs for so long. We're immune to that shit. Every black movie that comes on speaks of one of those things. And I said this in the video I did the other day. But if you saw something that you normally don't see in videos, like I said, what if it was a white girl that got, taken by a black man and put in the basement and he doing this and that to her? Y'all know what I'm talking about. But they showing the graphical event happening, her crying, sweat running out her face. Like, these Hollywood movies get so graphical. This shit is traumatizing. The black guy come in, he doing his, bro, this is what they do to us. It's just we done saw so much from black folks being exploited to we immune to it. You will never see a movie where they do this to Chinese people. When you ever saw this happening, and I've done videos about this, when you ever saw any other race that they put in, you don't even see Chinese people in the fucking news, bro. That should tell you something right there. I done videos that showed you that Chinese people have Chinese crime, they fight, they loot, they do the same shit like everybody else. I showed you every nationality doing the same thing black folks do, but they put us in the forefront of this. And it paints the perception of the world. And they get paid off it, just like Kanye West said. So let's call a motherfucker, they call a spade a spade. Like, come on, man. I'm not one of them people gonna turn no other cheek like I'm stupid. And I don't like people playing with my intelligence. I'm not turning no other cheek when I see what's going on, man. We all know Jewish people got a lot to do with a lot of shit. The Jewish lawyers, they running the record business, this business, that business. What the fuck, bro? And I'm not saying, the ones that's working, like, you know, you got Jewish people that work that's not as fortunate as these ones that's running the world. But boy, what they tell you, like I said earlier, it just means your own people will fuck over you. Black folks, the same thing. Chinese people, the same thing. Spanish people, the same thing. When you put people, not a color or a race, but people in power, of course, how you think they stay in power? Off the backs of the less fortunate. Let's not stop turning the other cheek. How you think these rich people stay rich? Off the backs of the less fortunate. They have to make you be dumbed down. I told y'all the famous quote from Rockefeller was, I want to produce workers, not thinkers. And this is why he put his money in the GEB, which is the General Education Board, so that he can have some type of say-so in the curriculums of how they teach us. They teach us to be workers. Don't give a fuck what color you are. No matter how much, I don't care how much, you gotta have $1 billion, trillion, gazillion dollars, you still need workers. Why you think this whole landscape is set up the way it is? Come on, people. Then we get caught up, and I get people come, oh, well, not all Jewish people are rich and all that. Man, I ain't said that. That would be pissing me off, man. And this is why I deal with people who understand. I'm gonna be wasting my time trying to get you to understand something because you in your feelings. You got Jewish people that'll say, yeah, man, you right, because they understand. You got white people that say, yeah, man, you right, man, because they understand. But each nationality, we all have those people that just want to be all technical. Man, I ain't trying to hear that shit, man. I don't have time for that, bro. Because as we all know it, and I told y'all a million times, you're not a part of these families. The Skull and Bones, Council on Foreign Relations, Pillsbury, Rothschild, and these are the ones you know. There's families out there I don't even want to call their names. You don't even know about these people. That's how powerful they are. You don't even think they exist. You don't know they exist. This ain't no joke, man. When I be speaking about this stuff, that's why I be telling folk. Y'all think a nigga just be talking like, ooh, no, bro. This shit is serious, man. When you speak against the church and religion, this is serious, man. This is not no game, okay? I really would advise y'all to wake up, you understand me, and understand what's going on, bro. See, Kanye West ain't crazy. And I'm glad we got somebody like him at the magnitude that he is to bring the type of awareness to the situation. Okay? Yeah, I don't agree with everything he do, but I'm not focused on that, bro. That's why I don't be in my feelings about shit, man. That man can do what he want to do, but when he speak on that we out, yeah, I'm for that, homie. But he a man. Hey, I don't give a damn what kind of hat he wearing. All I ain't on that, bro. I don't get caught up in that girl stuff, that female stuff. The man basically telling you, man, when Jewish people exploit black folks, they get paid off this shit. Did you see that for yourself? Leo Cohen is a Jewish person. And not all Jewish people are like that. One of my partners is a Jew that's been in the music business, man. We've been tight for a long time. I'm talking about the ones who running the show. Y'all know who I'm talking about. The ones who's in bloodline with bloodline and bloodline. And this is why I tell you, when I say, somebody asked me this, what I mean by this. When I say can't no white person change their life. What I'm saying is this. The white people that you might know or I might know, they don't own nothing. They in the same predicament we are. Yeah, they may got a few perks here and there or feel as though they do. But they don't own nothing, bro. Get off that shit, bro. They don't own TV, radio. They don't own magazines. They don't own car companies. They don't own the foods. Man, we all being victimized, man. So I don't get caught up in that. Oh, I don't get caught up in that, homie. You can if you want to. We all got one common enemy, dog. We do. And like I be trying to tell y'all, they use the KKK as little watchdogs. They thought they had more power. They just on a lower level. That just keep us fighting against each other. That's all it is, man. Figure it out. Put it together. Why these people started running around doing shit, man? So at the end of the day, man, Kanye West, man, I don't agree with everything you say, homie. But boy, you got some big ass nuts for doing what you doing, and I double salute you, homie, for speaking against what's going on. Cause soon as you speak against these folk, all this, all that. But like I say, if you could talk to Kanye West and say this about what Kanye West said and did, say something about the prison system, the fucked up prison system. Say something about the music business. Just like you just saw Leo Cohen. If you're against violence and drugs, then why do you promote or sign rappers that talk about this shit all the time? If you don't know who Leo Cohen is, you the one who signed Young Thug to 300 and a lot of other rappers. He was the one that supposedly broke up Jay-Z and Dame Dash. He's a powerful guy. And he's Jewish. So what I'm trying to explain to y'all is this, man. When you die, your ass gonna be out of here. While you on earth, don't be scared to live and scared to die. Call it like it is. You got people put their pants on the same way you do that see themselves this high over your life. Why would you allow that to happen? I don't care if you, whatever you are. I don't care how much money you got. I don't see you above me. But that don't go for what's going on in the world, man. These people really running our lives, man. You better wake up, man. You've been robbed of your whole life. Everything that they put up here is a lie. Unlearn and relearn, man. Don't be scared. This the real. I be telling y'all, like, y'all be seeing motherfuckers on the street talking about, no, nigga, Hillary Clinton, them real gangsters. Them motherfuckers knocking nigga ass off and get away with it. Why? They control everything. They own everything. We don't own nothing. That's why I say, white folks, you might know, I might know, they don't own nothing, bro. They can't change their own life. So until we all understand, bro, we all in the same boat. But within your little cubicle or your little world, you want to separate yourself and feel as though that you got more privilege than that. That's on you, homie. But the fact of the matter is, the same people that got you paying bills every 30 motherfucking days is the same people that got me paying bills every 30 days. So let's quit to turn the other cheek, acting like you're slow and you're dumb and all that. And I told you, dog, I don't take lightly of people insulting my intelligence. That's something I will not. That's a principle I stand on. And that's all I'm saying. So with that being said, man, it is what it is. So the sooner we can come together and understand we got one common enemy, man, come together and help fight this shit, or at least put our differences to the side, because the same people, bro, got your mama and your sister and your grandma and your kids catching cancer and all these different things. That's a whole nother video, that cancer thing. I told y'all my baby mama went through that. I was there. I flew back and forth to Atlanta with her. I was there. I talked to other people who was there with their family. I was there when there wasn't no insurance at first. Then it was insurance. I was there. I'm gonna do a whole nother video on that. That's all. That's when you think about all this stuff, what I'm saying, I'm gonna let y'all go. So y'all be speaking about religion. What does religion fit into all this? God gave you everything you need to do what you gotta do. You ain't gotta be waiting on nobody, because bro, they damn sure ain't waiting on nobody to come save them. They got you thinking somebody gonna come save you. Rabbit hole goes deep. All right. So if y'all allow me to make it this far in the video, man, thank y'all for that, man. I appreciate it. Like I tell y'all the time, in order for you to be found, you must first be lost. I'll let y'all on the next video, bro.
Well, family, that was a mouthful. That was a mouthful. And that brother, he laid it out there. That was a really good video.
Yes, indeed. He did. He did.
We all in the same boat.
Mm-hmm.
Man, all this negative rap stuff, man, and watching what was the dude name last night? Something Bones.
Oh, Crazy Bone.
Crazy Bone. Yeah, and we watching all this stuff that he was talking about manifest over the last 20 years.
Yes, sir. But the part that killed me was, and I had seen the video before, but then when they put Kanye side by side, and the dude said he got mouths to feed.
Yep.
I said that spoke volumes right there all day long.
It did. It just proved what Kanye was saying.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's why they're coming at him so hard, because he's telling the truth, and they trying to make us believe he lying.
Exactly.
And it's all true, Mr. Bass. You can keep with the next content. Don't forget our boy Big Gip from the Good Mob. Yeah, a lot of them.
Big Gibb said the same. Yep, Big Gibb said the same thing too. Because even if you listen to their albums back then, they were saying a lot too that was going on. You know, that's going on now as well.
Boy,
something serious. Yeah, a lot of them has been speaking for years. So that's why I don't understand when Ye come out and just drop it all, like he just drop it all on the people. Why isn't it that nobody believes him? This been discussed, been talked about.
I think part of it too, when it was talked about back then, I don't think people were really consciously paying attention to what was really being said. You know what I mean? And if you think about the positive or conscious rap, it has so much information in it that it almost just like went out through one ear and out the other. But as soon as all the BS came in with killing this, that, and the third, the excitement and the adrenaline of it got you to pay attention.
True that. True that.
And again, go ahead, brother.
It's sad because you would think that would override that, but it just goes to show you when you advertise and market it in such a way to get people's attention, then it's a driving force to say, this is the message, this is what you should be doing. Damn that other stuff. That ain't gonna get you nowhere.
And anybody coming out against it, they get them in the media first. Every last one of them. They get them and try to break them down and make them look like liars and crazy, you know. And a lot of people fall for it, like the guy that our boss lady was saying she ran into today. He listening to the media instead of looking into it for itself.
Yeah, it's called Mr. Bass try him in the media. They try him in the media. Perspective. Yeah.
Yeah, but this, I think, so far, everything I've seen is backfiring on them.
Yeah. They time up, baby. Time's up. Time's up. I told y'all, listen, the revolution won't be televised, y'all. Please believe it. It will not be.
It is a fact.
If y'all don't know what that means, stay around long enough to see what it means. Yes, Lord. God is a good God. Let's go, Mr. Bass.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another reaction on this channel, man. Today we are in tune for another very interesting video. Now check me out. Literally came across this interview right here with the masked man, where he basically exposes the secret hotel parties of the rich and the famous. Now, I first started watching this video on my own. I'm not going to lie to you, but when I started hearing everything that he started to say and how he exposes all of these rich and wealthy people and how they practice egregious and disgusting acts behind closed doors, it immediately reminded me of the story from the Bible of Sodom and Gomorrah, where there were two cities that literally were destroyed because of their filthy wickedness, right? Now we're about to hop into this. I'm not going to say too much. These stories right here are very disgusting, bro. Very, very disgusting. And this is what I mean when I say that these people who have money, these people who practice their level of power are literally demonically led. We talk about all the time the Illuminati, the secret society, and how they're promoting this quote-unquote agenda. It's not really agenda. It's their religion. Where they worship Satan and the devil. That is their God. And that's exactly why they're fulfilled with all of these materialistic things and all the materialistic treasures on this world that we live in today. But check me out. We're about to hop into it. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you do leave a like down below and subscribe. I am doing a giveaway next week, so make sure you guys stay tuned for the giveaway. Turn on post notifications. But really no need to delay, man. Let's get it. And like I said, these stories are horrific. I'm gonna have to mute a lot of things that he says.
A wild experience that helps you understand how disconnected the wild are. I've seen the darker side of humanity, sides, murders, spousal, human trafficking. That shit stays with you for a long time. One weekend, a large group of around 60-ish people, they wanted to purchase out the entire hotel so they could just turn it into a giant. The cost of that property was upwards of $250,000 for 2 nights at a time. That says you've got money to spend. They left a nightmare room. Blood, feces, stains. One of my bellboys came up and was like, I've got a black light, I'm curious. He turned it on, and I remember we looked down and saw the stains, we looked to the side, saw them on the wall. At one point in the bathroom, we looked up and saw them on the wall and the ceiling, and we were just like...
Let me just say this. The funniest part about this entire thing is this. The fact that he is masked speaks volumes. Just like I tell you guys in the music industry, if you come out and you expose these people for doing what they do, all of the demonic and devilish shit that they do behind closed doors, all of the rituals and sacrifices that they have artists go through, you're literally you're done. They're gonna off you, bro. They don't want to get exposed when it comes to stuff like this. This is the kind of stuff that they want to keep behind closed doors. They don't want the world to know what goes on. Everything that you see in media and music and in TV shows is what they want you to see. But that's the reason why this guy right here is masked. He knows the dangers of exposing the people that the shit that these people do, bro.
How do you do this? This is not human. Were you on the ceiling?
Hey.
It's about to be a very, very, very spooky interview, my boy.
Mr. Bass.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, you don't hear all that feedback?
No, I couldn't hear it from this end. My mic is open. You want me to restart it?
Yes, sir, because it's horrible.
All right, I got you.
Okay, thanks, babe.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another reaction on this channel, man. Today we are in tune for another very interesting video. Now check me out. Literally came across this interview right here with a masked man where he basically exposes the secret hotel parties of the rich and the famous. Now, I first started watching this video on my own. I'm not going to lie to you, but when I started hearing everything that he started to say and how he exposes all of these rich and wealthy people and how they practice egregious and disgusting acts behind closed doors, it immediately reminded me of the story from the Bible of Sodom and Gomorrah, where there were two cities that literally were destroyed because of their filthy wickedness, all right? Now, we're about to hop into this. I'm not going to say too much. These stories right here are very disgusting, bro. Very, very disgusting. And this is what I mean when I say that these people who have money, these people who practice their level of power are literally demonically led. We talk about all the time the Illuminati, the secret society, and how they're promoting this quote-unquote agenda. It's not really agenda. It's their religion, where they literally worship Satan and the devil. That is their God. And that's exactly why they're fulfilled with all of these materialistic things and all the materialistic treasures on this world that we live in today. But check me out. We're about to hop into it. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you do leave a like down below and subscribe. I am doing a giveaway next week, so make sure you guys stay tuned for the giveaway. Turn on post notifications. But really no need to delay, man. Let's get it. And like I said, these stories are are I'm gonna have to mute a lot of things that he says.
A wild experience that helps you understand how disconnected the wildly wealthy are. I've seen the darker side of humanity, sides, murders, spousal, human trafficking. That shit stays with you for a long time. One weekend, a large group of around 60-ish people, they wanted to purchase out the entire hotel so they could just turn it into a giant. The cost of that property was upwards of $250,000 for 2 nights at a time. That says you've got money to spend. They left a nightmare room. Blood, feces, stains. One of my bellboys came up and was like, I've got a black light, I'm curious. He turned it on, and I remember we looked down and saw all the stains, we looked to the sides and saw them on the wall. At one point in the bathroom, we looked up and saw them all on the ceiling, and we were just like,
Let me just say this. The funniest part about this entire thing is this. The fact that he is masked speaks volumes. Just like I tell you guys in the music industry, if you come out and you expose these people for doing what they do, all of the demonic and devilish shit that they do behind closed doors, all of the rituals and sacrifices that they have artists go through, you're literally you're done. They're gonna off you, bro. They don't want to get exposed when it comes to stuff like this. This is this kind of stuff that they want to keep behind closed doors. They don't want the world to know what goes on. Everything that you see in media, music, and in TV shows is what they want you to see. But that's the reason why this guy right here is masked. He knows the dangers of exposing the people that the shit that these people do, bro.
how do you do this? This is not human. Were you on the ceiling?
It's about to be a very, very, very spooky interview, my boy.
I worked as an operations manager for around 10 plus years. I've worked in hotels where the average daily rate is anywhere from like $99 and then all the way up to boutique properties where the average cost is around $1,400 per night. In general, the higher up the price value, the more common it is to be treated like you're less than you. The people who are coming to visit you, famous pop stars, Russian oligarchs, they have a private plane that they get in a private vehicle with all tinted blackout windows. Sometimes they have security squads. They'll snap their fingers at them. Very large sense of entitlement where if they approach the desk, they are the only thing that exists to you in that moment. And that's what they came to expect from that level of entering a luxury hotel. Most people who visit boutique hotels are not coming for business. They're there for pleasure. There was a group of fabulously wealthy individuals. You can definitely get a sense of how much wealth they actually have when they're talking about things like buying a fleet of Boeings in the lobby casually.
Damn. If you guys don't know what Boeings are airplanes. Like the same airplane that you go in the 747 Boeings, the same ones that you go from, you know what I'm saying? When you go from California to New York, when you go from New York to PR, when you go on your little vacations, that 747 Boeing is the airplane that every, I guess you could say, commercial corporation uses to fly people. And they're talking about buying a fleet of Boeings. That's just perspective on how much money they have. Most people don't even have cars. Most people don't have luxury cars. Most people don't have 2 cars. They want multiple airplanes.
They buy out this entire property. They were spending as much as a luxury wedding. And it's basically a giant swingers. You'd have people having sex in the pool, people laying on our wine bars naked, a couple having sex on a balcony in plain view. So you're looking up at it, quite an angle. And every single room would have a different theme and a safe word posted outside of the door. The one that stands out to me was there was a mermaid themed room. It was actually kind of impressive, the details they went, so it was very like under the sea vibe. There was the Wild West room. There was the straight up BDSM room. One couple we had to talk to while they were naked. They would purposely wait to start having sex until housekeeping wanted to clean the room. They wanted somebody to watch. The day after they had all departed, I got a call from housekeeping saying that one of the showers was busted, and I go take a look at it, and they had hacksawed off the actual shower piece, the shower head, and attached a 4-foot long hose to it, with multiple settings on the other end. And that was as disgusting as you can imagine. After all of the drama and mental scarring that we put up with for this buyout group, probably between about 30 staff, I want to say we made $20 in tips.
That's crazy, bro.
I found myself on more than one occasion getting stuck in awkward situations between husbands, their lovers, and then the actual wife. The worst case scenario was husband and wife shared credit cards naturally, and she started seeing the hotel show up on the books, and she stormed in and like slammed bank statements down. It's like, I know my husband's here. You guys are lying to me. We have to just say, you know, I'm so sorry. We don't have anyone here by his name. And meanwhile, we could literally hear them having stairs. Apparently, she didn't notice the sounds were familiar to her, which might be a sad statement on their marriage, actually. The problem with working with the fabulously wealthy is that they often assume that the staff is there at their beck and call regardless of what the request is. It was really common for the high rollers to approach attractive staff members and essentially just ask them, hey, if I pay you X amount of dollars, will you meet me in my room late at night? And, that's a quote from someone, sadly.
This shit is very disgusting, bro.
Gorgeous front desk woman at one hotel, and someone came down and offered her quite a bit of money in front of management. And at the moment, she naturally declined. Have security cameras in all the halls, and seeing that person sneak out around 2 a.m. was definitely a little suspicious. The most shocking example was an incident where the wedding was around 2 p.m.-ish that day. Come nightfall, one of our event staff slept with the wife and ended up getting caught. It turned into quite a big deal with screaming and shouting and all this stuff. He hid in a bathroom in a supply closet until the heat died down, and then he just walked into the front office and clocked out like nothing ever happened. His mom happened to be in charge of events, so she made sure he didn't get terminated.
Some real devil.
The staff who work at hotels are usually pretty evenly split. If you're an attractive white person who speaks English quite well, you're probably going to be reservations, front desk, something visual. If you're not of that ethnicity, just because they have an accent and that might not present well to your guests, your most likely bet is that you're going to get placed in housekeeping. If you're working at a decent property, you could probably get $10 to $15 an hour as a front desk host. If you're housekeeping, you're maybe getting 9 to 10. It was wildly unfair. We were actually advised to handle our housekeeping teams under the concept of divide and conquer, telling them, you know, oh, well, so-and-so's team is much better than yours. You should really try to keep up with the Mexican team. It creates that toxic environment. This prevented the entire housekeeping team from uniting together and presenting concerns. And I saw that kind of model in multiple hotels.
That's crazy, bro.
In retrospect, I can safely say that the hours they made me work, the wild situations we run into, it's a miracle that I never got in a really bad car accident commuting. It slowly burns you out in a way that you can't explain until you're out of it. You just kind of know something's wrong and you're not happy.
And the crazy thing about this is, and I tell you guys this in a lot of the videos that we react to about this type of behavior and this type of content, these are the type of things that happen on a daily basis in Hollywood parties, bro. In LA, literally the city of Los Angeles. It's the devil's playground. I tell you guys all the time. And this is where most of these rich and wealthy and famous people live. This is where they reside. And crazy shit like this happens all of the time. There are plentiful stories of different artists, different actresses, different celebrities coming out and just straight up admitting to seeing crazy stuff happen. People having to enter into a party, stubbing their finger and giving a blood stamp, saying that they won't say anything that happens at this party to the outside world. Basically an NDA, a non-disclosure agreement, where you can't say anything that you see happening in the party. So this kind of stuff happens all of the time, and this is what I mean when I say it's devilishly led. All right, but let's continue.
The thing that the public doesn't understand about the hotel industry is that there are wild things happening behind closed doors every single day. Fabulously wealthy individuals are wild. Everything happens behind closed doors of hotels.
Everything happens behind closed doors, period, man. Listen, I'm going to end this video here. I apologize. You guys see the subtitles, but I'm going to have to bleep a lot of things out because for obvious reasons. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to leave a like down below and subscribe. I'm going to catch you on the next one, man. Peace.
Hollyweird, Hollyweird, Hollyweird.
Yes, indeed.
Damn. They signed the NDA in blood, though?
So they say.
Yeah, I mean, the guy who was speaking, like, he's an informant. So that's why he's covered up and everything, because he don't want them to know who he is.
Mm-hmm.
They signed the NDAs in blood. Allegedly.
Yeah, there's a documentary on this white guy over in Europe somewhere, and it's women bringing lawsuits against him now, and he was part of that group that be having women defecate in his mouth and all kind of stuff.
Ugh.
Yeah, and he's super rich dude.
Damn.
Yeah, it's a whole documentary on that thing.
There's some other type of demons. There's some ancient outer space. Hey, there's some real live demons. But you go ahead and finish, Mr. Bass, and you can add to it some again. I'm just listening because I'm just
Yeah, I'm just listening to myself too. It's a lot. You know what I mean? Yeah.
But see, I told you all, like, that's what Los Angeles is called. It's the city and the state of Los Angeles. Wow. So yeah, we know what they do, and like I said, a lot of this stuff been out. It's even becoming more relevant because a lot of people are becoming more conscious about what's going on, and they're trying to bring awareness to the like I said, these people are sick. What's up, Rob? J. Rob, blessings.
Welcome to the panel. Peace and blessings, brother.
What's up, J. Rob?
Bass with Boss Lady, what's good? My bro, Sir Miguel, what's happening?
What's good? You got it.
So,
an NDA signed in blood?
Yes.
Damn. I mean,
so I wonder, like, it just had you thinking, right? So I wonder what they like. Do they cut them? Do they do? I don't know. Help me make it make sense, y'all.
They what they do is they take, and you know how a diabetic pricks his finger? They prick their thumb, and then that thumbprint is pressed down on that paper in blood.
You know what? Come to think of it, it reminds me of a movie I saw once a while back. If you remember the Nicolas Cage movie Ghost Rider, when he was a teenager, and then the devil had that contract, and he was holding the contract for his because he said he'd do anything to make sure that his father was healthy, and then when he held that contract, he kind of jerked his hand back on his thumb, and then he's like, I need you to sign this, and he's just like, ow. And then the contract pricked his finger and blood fell right on the signature line. And he said, "Oh, that'll do just fine."
Boss Lady, you remember when we was over there with Jed? He had a video of people signing to him that way. All right, she must have took off for a minute. But anyway, the platform that we split from, dude, he's into music and stuff, and he actually had a video that he showed us of people that were signing to him, and that's where I got that they pricked their thumb and got the blood up on it, so that a nice big drop of blood. So when they pressed down on it, it would spread around and get the fingerprint. Now, what all that means, and I'm sure it's got something to do with the terms of the contract. But the first thing I'd be doing is looking for a way out. Somebody come up with some mess like that. Now, I do know that there are certain ways that you sign, certain ways, certain colors that you use when you sign contracts, even like for your house and stuff, to actually take complete ownership of it. But 9 times out of 10, we either use blue or black, and that's not the way the system is set up for you to be a winner when you buying property and houses. If anybody here know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, a lot of contracts always ask for blue and black ink.
And then you have some with purple and red ink. So there's a difference. I don't know the difference. I didn't get that far. But that's that system that they're playing with, this as above, so below.
Wow. But yeah, I'm still trying to get that vision out of my head when they was in that hotel, and then they took off that shower head, and then they inserted like a 4-foot hose or whatever the hell it was.
Mm-hmm.
God knows what they were doing with that thing.
Mm-hmm.
And the way they were saying, you would just think that the guests already coming in, it was already wild. But then they were even causing strife within the hospital. I mean, the hotel staff. Now that was crazy.
Facts. It's a sick world, and it's a sick industry.
And they were talking about well, you guys may need to work harder because the Mexican team working harder than y'all. I'm like, oh hell, y'all done went back into some 1853 plantation slave narratives, slave procedures. That's what they were pulling.
Yep. And we're slam out of content for tonight. And it
hey,
is.
Mr. Bass, did you ever show that might have been on one of the other lives prior? I saw one that it said something about the R. Kelly trial. That said that the New York evidence was missing.
Yeah, we showed that yesterday.
Yeah, I gotta check that out. I'm like, how in the hell now all of a sudden the stuff you said that R. Kelly was convicted of, now you can't find it.
Yeah.
Who? I'm gonna definitely check that out later on tonight because I'm like, hold up, y'all done did this dog and pony show this whole damn time. Now all of a sudden the stuff you said you had him convicted of, now all of a sudden it just turned up missing.
I don't know if you was here for the video where they was talking about Sony. Actually, is the one that should have been tried for the racketeering because they're the ones. Yeah, were you here for that?
I saw that. Yep.
Yeah.
And they was talking about how Sony should have been part of the RICO, and not the fact that you can't really throw the RICO on R. Kelly, because even though they kept trying to throw the word enterprise around like he was a sole force behind the RICO, even though all he was really was just the entertainer. They were the ones that they set up the tours and the shows and branded the image of R. Kelly that they put out.
Yeah, and they tried to make him responsible for that brand because it's his name, but it's the same way when we go in court, and really, all you doing is representing that birth certificate.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Yeah, boss lady, you back?
I've been back, Mr. Back.
All right. We was talking about the contracts and the signing of blood. Do you remember when Jed showed us people signing to him in blood?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I just was wondering.
Yeah, they be wanting that little money real bad, don't they?
I'm telling you.
Good God Almighty. They must ain't never struggled or ain't never had it. I don't get it. Yeah, I don't get it. Those are people that, like, I don't know, I guess they have to prove a point, or they have to prove a point. They don't want to be, I mean, they want to have it all. I don't understand. I just don't understand, because for the life of me, I'm good. I'm just gonna stay comfortable, okay, y'all?
That's right.
I'm gonna stay comfortable. Yeah, I can go ahead. I'm in here, y'all. I'm just trying to get me some storage in my gums. Hold on. Yeah, I'm trying to give me some. Look, I'm trying to give me some storage in my gums, y'all. So I'm in here. See 1 minute.
I mean, just when you thought that you didn't hear that you didn't heard it all, somebody come up and they always got a topic.
Right.
If anybody have any links pertaining to the things we're talking about tonight, drop them in the back chat or in the private chat, and I will definitely get them up.
I mean, that was. I don't know if they can come up with the one to top the hotel manager story. I don't know if anybody can come up with to top that one, because that was and a lot of ones I thought of. I've actually already shared, but I'm pretty sure something in my head probably pop up, and I'd be like, "Oh, damn, that's right, I remember this." So just give me a little bit of time. I'll probably come up with something anyway. I mean, that because now the way they're attacking Kanye, they're acting like ants that somebody stomped on their anthill. Now all of a sudden they everywhere acting crazy.
And
the thing about that, every time they try to come up with something to make him look bad, they make him look better.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
And that the Jewish entertainment dude on the Breakfast Club, he gonna get some backlash for his statement.
Talking about Judge Joe Brown?
No. The guy that was on the Breakfast Club, that the Jewish record executive.
Oh, okay. You talking about Cohen?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, he gonna catch some flack behind what he said. Because all it, that proves Kanye right as well.
True.
Yep. He did not confirm nor deny anything that what Kanye said. It was not denied. He pretty much said, well, talent trumps issues, and I got bills. I got a family to feed. I'm like,
Yeah. So actually, in my opinion, he confirmed what Kanye said. By saying that, because that's basically what Kanye was saying. That's what they're doing. You know, they got these young guys making all these derogatory statements towards their own people and everything, and they profiting off it. Murder, B's and H's, and all that. And Memphis is really catching it behind this stuff.
Mr. Bates, check your back check. I just dropped you a link.
All right. Is there any way you could drop it in the private chat over here?
Deal, man. It just the whole was weird. It was like being on what's that show? What the fuck that is? Get Out. It was like being on Get Out. Because I'm in the office and Jimmy Iovine with this hype ass. Hey, you want to go watch a movie at my house? Dr. Dre is there, and Dr. Dre the key nigga to lock other niggas in to make it look cool. You like, damn, I look up to Dr. Dre, man. Let me fuck with this nigga because Dr. Dre gonna be with us, and that's real, but really that ain't what's up. You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't cool for Dr. Dre to do that. You know what I'm saying? He should stay out of that shit. And niggas who know that this deal shit going on should be letting niggas know, like, hey, man, look, that ain't really a great deal. You know what I'm saying? You need to try to do this shit yourself.
Coming up, family. Hold on. Okay, so Mr. Bass, I am on my other phone. So I dropped both of them in your BC. Let me see. I have to type it out in the back chat. Hold on, let's see.
Hey, look, send it to my email. Send the links to my email. Because I have to do a whole lot of transferring to get it over to my computer.
So if you want to drop a private, drop a link, we can't put it in the private chat.
The link that she has is.
I'm just pulling up things on my other phones, so that's why. Yeah.
Okay.
I just sent it to them a different way, but if you have one, you could drop it in the back, J Rock.
Okay. I got one. I think you guys may have already showed this one because I think it was one night y'all supposed to show it, but I think we was already going off. So I don't know if I got a chance to show this one. This is the one about Aaliyah.
Mm-hmm.
And the $90 million contract.
Yeah, we already showed that, J Rock.
Okay. I just wanted to be sure because I think I might have missed it when y'all did. Yeah. So that's what I was asking.
Yeah, we already did that one. Check your back chat, Mr. Bass. Did y'all see the one with Slim Thug talking about Jimmy Iovine? That's
I saw that one.
Okay, yeah. I just dropped that one as well as I dropped the other one.
Y'all had a deal.
Huh?
Yeah, that was Slim Thug. They just came through. Give me a second and I'll have it up.
Okay. So you go ahead on to do that one, and I'm sending you one more. I should have sent them back to back. I mean, within the same email, but hold on.
Man, it just the whole.
So that means, family, that y'all want to rock a little late tonight.
What's that show? What the fuck that is? Get Out. It was like being on Get Out because I'm in the office and Jimmy Iovine with this hype ass. Hey, you want to go watch a movie at my house? Dr. Dre is there, and Dr. Dre the key nigga to lock other niggas in to make it look cool. You like, damn, I look up to Dr. Dre, man. Let me fuck with this nigga because Dr. Dre gonna be with us, and that's real, but really that ain't what's up. You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't cool for Dr. Dre to do that. You know what I'm saying? He should stay out of that shit. And niggas who know that this deal shit going on should be letting niggas know, like, hey, man, look, that ain't really a great deal. You know what I'm saying? You need to try to do this shit yourself and build your momentum up and have some type of ownership so in the long run, you can eat.
But they got all kind of tricks and trades they do. Come over to my house, watch a movie with me. You want to talk to Snoop? I put you on the record with Snoop. I got all these motherfuckers signing me. I could put you on a song with them. Just to trick you into signing with these people, man.
What we do in life echoes in eternity.
What up, y'all? It's Devin with Up TV, aka the Dot Connector, and rapper Slim Thug has been on a roll lately. Lately, he's been exposing the music industry, he's been exposing the Black Lives Matters movement, and he's even been exposing how hip-hop is being used to promote black-on-black crime. And I honestly have to say that this couldn't have come at a more perfect time. Slim Thug is pretty much echoing everything I mentioned in my Candace Owens videos. But unfortunately, y'all don't listen to me. Y'all won't listen to what Candace Owens has to say because y'all think she's controlled opposition, which I'm not saying she's not, but definitely what she was saying is the truth. And y'all won't listen to Kanye West. Many of y'all still think he's controlled opposition, which I'm not saying he's not, but what he's saying is the truth. Slim Thug is speaking the truth. Kanye West is speaking the truth. Candace Owens is speaking the truth. I'm speaking the truth. So maybe if y'all won't listen to me or Kanye West or Candace Owens, maybe you'll listen to Slim Thug. Now, before I roll the film, I have to give a warning in advance because Slim Thug does a lot of cussing in these clips, and it would take me way too long to go and cut out each cuss word. But I felt this video was necessary to make because of the real things that he is saying. And a lot of our people need to understand why they need to come out of the hip hop industry. And I've been saying this for years, way before all these artists started to speak up about it. Go find my video, Stop Bleeping Rapping, when I'm telling y'all the truth about this hip hop industry and why you don't need to be in it, why you don't need to be rapping. There's other fields that you can go into. You can be a doctor, you can be a lawyer, you can become a judge, you can be a cop, you can tip the scales of justice if only you would stop rapping. Rap today is killing our people. Hip hop used to be conscious music, but now it's all about killing. It's all about drugs. It's all about sex. It's all about everything that is wrong with our communities, everything that is wrong with the black community. Wake up, my people. You got to get out of that crap, right? All these artists who are coming into this industry, they're signing slave deals. These artists are selling their souls for the bag. But what shall it profit a man if he should gain the world and lose his own soul? And if y'all ain't figured it out by now, this is the devil's world. This is the devil's kingdom. So instead of trying to work on your rap verses, you need to start learning God's verses. Because if you ain't speaking God's verses, then you speaking the devil's verses. And that's real. You better start living a life that serves the Most High and not a life that serves the enemy and his agenda and his purpose. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and roll this film and let y'all hear what Slim Thug has to say about Kanye West. After that, then I'm going to show y'all what Slim Thug has to say about the music industry. I'm sure many of y'all will leave this video and still go right back to what you're doing. But I pray to God that you open your eyes, that God opens your eyes, that God opens your ears, because time is running out. And if you don't give your life to Christ now, then one day you're going to find yourself in hell with the enemy because you allowed the enemy to drag you to hell right along with him. But here's Slim Thug. Listen to what he has to say.
I don't believe that Kanye crashing out on black people. I believe he is fighting for us in some type of way. Let the figure out, do his little trolling and figure out, see what his last agenda is, see what the full thing is. Now we see the White Lives Matter shirt say White Lives Matter. Not lives that say white lies. We got mad at him because he was liking Trump, because he wore a MAGA hat and was supporting Trump, right? But we done let Biden get in this motherfucker. What the f is he doing? He got us more fucked up than when Trump was in there. So who was right? He say Democrats feel like they just automatically got our vote. That ain't right, because y'all ain't did for us. Y'all motherfuckers start ignoring us when y'all win these offices and get in these offices and shit, right? Black Lives Matter ain't did shit for us, man. Them people over us for real. And that's up. Everybody gave them all that money and they ain't do shit for us. And he's saying ain't change in the black community. It's still up. I like Kanye West's free mind thinking. I like how he think and as a free-minded person, you know what I'm saying? I don't like to judge Kanye West. I believe that even right now he has an agenda he's trying to cover that we know nothing about. Like the niggas he's naming, I don't know them niggas. Like I don't understand what he talking about. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sure he do. And certain shit he doing is showing me that he do know what he talking about. After I got because I had to, I'm like, man, I fuck with Ye. I got Yeezys on right now. What the fuck? I ain't got them on now, but yeah. I'm like, he can't be just crashing out saying white lives matter. So I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? So I did a little research. I looked at the Instagram and I seen a little video of how he posted how Black Lives Matter stole, you know, they got $80 million and they did shit for nobody in the hood. They was giving it to like gay people and shit, they say, you know, on the video. So it's like, that's crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? To know that them people, you know, raised all that type of money and still ain't do shit. And he basically saying that Black Lives Matter was a scam because niggas still dying every day. He say it's blood on the sidewalk. Niggas still dying. Shit changed. Everything's still the same. Police still shooting niggas. Everything's still fucked up. So I get him on that. The White Lives Matter shit, I'm sure he was just trolling. This is my speculation, in my opinion. I don't know shit. I'm just a regular nigga. I'm not a billionaire. I don't know what the fuck he, you know, going on. I'm just going out my opinion. So the White Lives Matter, I believe, was just a troll to get everybody attention and try to, you know, get his agenda across or whatever he working on. I just seen Mos Def post a picture with the White Lives Matter shirt, and it said White Lives Matter. They blacked out the V and put White Lives Matter and put some little black little line through the dude on the front. So I don't know. I don't believe that Kanye crashing out on black people. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe he crashing out on black people and just gonna go bad like that. I believe that he has an agenda. I believe he is fighting for us in some type of way. The thing is, though, a lot of people like let's say this: a lot of people stop fucking with Kanye West. A lot of black people don't fuck with Kanye already. You know what I'm saying? We been stopped fucking with him, or a lot of people did. I ain't gonna lie, I'm still been a fan. A lot of people stopped fucking with Kanye a long time ago. When you go to his shows, you don't see majority black people there. You see white people, you see Latins there, you see Asian people there, you see a lot of other races, but you don't see majority black folks. So black people, I already kind of said fuck Kanye West, you know what I'm saying? For the most part. So if you don't fuck with him, don't worry about what he say. Why you care what this man say? Like, if you don't buy his shit or you don't support him, ignore him. Don't let what he do offend you. Don't worry about what he do if you ain't a fan. That's how I feel like. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we ain't making Kanye rich today. It's our other races making Kanye rich today. He getting paid out for them more than anybody. Black people should make the most off of whatever we the majority of it. We the majority of this, like country music would never let a motherfucker own them. You know what I'm saying? A black man own them. You know what I'm saying? They would never let a country music motherfucker would never say, nah, a white man ain't gonna never say, oh, we gonna sign to this black label and do all this. But black people sign to all kind of motherfuckers all the time, and they make the most off of our people and don't even give a fuck about us. Don't do nothing for the hood. Don't do shit. Let motherfuckers talk about all this crazy shit on their music and don't say nothing. But let a motherfucker say something about a Jew. They gonna be apologizing in an hour. You can't say nothing about no Jew. Motherfuckers will be apologizing in an hour. But we can say, fuck this black dude, we'll kill him. We'll do all this. That's cool. But when you say something about a Jew, they be like, hell no, you out of there. That's how they do. And they make the most money off our shit. That's not cool to me. I believe we should make the most money off our shit. That's why I'm strict on, man, be your own master. Because that's some slave shit to let another race, another dude who wouldn't let you do the same, own you. That's not cool to me. You know what I'm saying? That's my whole movement. That's who I am. I'm independent, holding my master. This a motherfucking, my homeboy, you know, he a white dude too, but he cool. He be calling me damn near every week trying to buy my catalog. I'm like, it's bigger than money. You know what I'm saying? It's me. I don't want to, 10 years from now, motherfuckers be playing my shit and I'm not getting no check. I done ran through the millions or something they gave me and I'm broke and motherfucker, I'm not getting no check off of nothing. This hit song I had, because I listen to old shit from the 70s to this day. I still listen to music from the 50s, from the, you know, wherever. So why would I sell my shit and let another motherfucker eat out my shit, and I just gotta look and starve after this check I just signed for go away? Cause we know that check finna be gone. We know that check finna be gone fast. So in a couple years, while you niggas selling y'all masters out and doing all this shit here, when that check gone, because that motherfucker clocking. As soon as you bought the tax people took half off top, and now that bitch clocking down fast than a motherfucker. Now you got to try to create more hits or whatever, and that's not guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, own your own out for integrity. Don't let no other motherfucker own you. That's like slave shit. Like, to me, like, I would never let a white man own my shit or get more than me off my shit. And I'm not a racist, but I just believe that they wouldn't do it either. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give them the same energy they give me. Like, and it's love. You know, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't mind partnering with white people. Like, I don't knock nobody who partner with them or whatever people. It ain't white people. Actually, why I keep saying white people is like Jewish people, like Jimmy Iovine and all the motherfuckers who own these record labels who don't even, you know, like it hurts me to see motherfuckers culture vultures. You know what I'm saying? Other motherfuckers eat more than us off our shit in anything that we the majority of. Football, you know, I say this shit every week. Football, basketball, how the fuck we ain't got more owners than black owners than white owners when we got more black players than any of them? That's not right. We have to fix that shit. You know what I'm saying? Same shit with Louis V. I don't like that this dude is owning all this shit and the richest motherfucker, and I don't like it. Ain't even him. You know, I can't knock the hustlers. I ain't knocking none of them as hustlers. I'm just knocking our mind frame as people, knowing that we give all this shit, this money, let motherfuckers own us, and they don't give a fuck about us. You know, niggas still dying every day, and you know, and they cashing out or whatever out for deaths. The records selling more. People, they families ain't benefiting off this shit. It's all fucked up, man. And you have to have some type of integrity and say, man, you know what? I'm not gonna let no other motherfucker own me. This is what I do. This is my shit. This is my music. And I like how he got on Adidas for copying his shit. You know what I'm saying? Adidas was copying his shit. We seen them pictures. Them niggas was copying his shit after he came over there and blew them up. You know what I'm saying? That ain't right. I like how he fought the motherfuckers and told them, man, fuck that. And called them out on their bullshit. A lot of niggas let shit slide like that. A lot of niggas take that little check and shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of niggas do. And that's what's fucked up. And a lot of niggas will coach you into taking the check and being another motherfucker slave too. Your lawyer do it. Your manager do it. They just want their percentage. Everybody out for themselves. So they not going to tell you, hey, man, it's smarter if you own your shit in the long run. You know what I'm saying? Than giving this motherfucker, taking this loan, because it ain't even no money, taking this loan from this motherfucker to make this album that you got to pay him all his money back before you even get money. That's not really smart if you think in business. That's not smart in no other business you thinking about. You say you want to open a restaurant and you take motherfucker, it's $100,000 and the motherfucker loan you $100,000 and he get all his money back before you get anything, and then own your shit and you get a very small percentage, not even the 50-50 cut. No, that shit is rape. It's rape, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? It's all bad. So understand that. But these people are doing this on purpose because they taking advantage of us as black people, because they know we coming from the hood and never got this type of money for our raps. We never got this type of money. We never seen this type of money before. They taking advantage of us being broke, basically. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this nigga from the hood, he ain't never seen 300,000. Once I tell him he got 300,000, he ain't never got paid for writing no shit on the paper. So he like, man, I'll take anything and just figure it out later. No, that's dumb shit, man. That's totally dumb shit, man. And they've been doing this shit over and over again, and motherfuckers steady getting paid, going broke, and then in 10 years they disappear back in the hood, struggling, you know what I'm saying, and not getting no money from their shit because they took a check for their publishing. They took a check for their ownership of their album. You know what I'm saying? And that's not what's up, man. Straight like that, man. If you think about it, look how I live. I live way better than 90% of these motherfucking rappers out here, and I don't sell nothing, nigga. I don't go platinum, I don't go gold or nothing, nigga. I just sell independent, direct to my fans. Straight like that. and I'm able to live. I'm in Dubai, nigga, for 2 weeks, and I ain't went platinum and I dropped Big Slim and probably made more money off of that shit than motherfuckers made off of I get a check every month off this shit, and I get paid off for old shit from day one. So now I'm able to live a life like I'm supposed to live. But I see so many other rappers who had way bigger hits than me who ain't living like me. Their garage don't look like mine. Their house don't look like mine. They not able to do what I do because they took the fast way out. My peers, motherfuckers who started with me, not living like me because they took the deals. And I'm the whistleblower who always telling niggas, you don't even own your masters, go report to your masters. I feel like, fuck the baby, I feel like I'm blackballed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm blackballed. They don't want me to tell it to nobody. So, of course, I ain't getting no radio play. I ain't getting no. That's what I'm saying. A lot of motherfuckers was like, nigga, you trying to get out that deal. Nigga, you tripping, you stupid, you doing this here. One thing Slim Thug always had was confidence in himself, man. I had confidence in myself, and I always had self-value, okay? I understood and had self-value from day one to know that I don't need none of you niggas. My talent will take me to where I need to go. That's why I'm never celebrated in a lot of ways. I started in 98 with Swisher Highs. They wanted me to sign with them. I didn't sign with Swisher Highs. I started my own shit. I did Boss Hog Outlaws and did my own shit. Okay. Niggas not gonna celebrate me on the now because I done left the Swisher Highs and did my own shit and took this shit to a whole nother level. Like, niggas ain't so happy about that. Like, they like, oh, you know, whatever, you know, whatever. So it's hard to get celebrated when you ain't paying niggas. Like, when niggas ain't in your pockets, people don't want to celebrate you. You know what I'm saying? They like, okay, whatever. But at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck about a nigga celebrating me. I care about that monthly check. I don't even look at sales or nothing. All I care about is that monthly check. When that motherfucker hit, I know I'm doing something right or am I doing something wrong? You know what I'm saying? And that's what niggas need to learn. Trying to come up fast and think long term because life is a marathon, man. I don't want no big check now because I know that check go fast. You know what I'm saying? And I think about how many old songs you playing of mine right now. I still get paid off that shit. Them other niggas who you know, signed deals and was shining and, you know, had the spotlight at first and, you know, was the ones on top. It looked like they was winning. Where they at now? You know what I'm saying? Where they at now? It's because they took that check and so they sold and gave up ownership. And I told everybody, bro, when I got the game for myself, I told everybody, you can look at listen to any album I have. This is what I preach. This cool shit. Now niggas trying to say, you know, I own my masters and shit. I've been talking about this shit. You can listen to this shit from everything from day one. I've been on owning your shit, man. This is what I preach. This is who I am. And I believe that's why a lot of motherfuckers don't hear a lot of shit from me because I'm trying to whistleblow and say, man, fuck them record labels. Look how many niggas getting deals and going broke. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not hating, okay, if that's your situation, you want to be on a record label and it work out for you, like a nigga like Drake, probably it work out for him. But we all ain't Drake. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand who you are. If you ain't no nigga who make catchy melodies, who gonna be on the radio every time and be on the radio every time and all the time, and you know, if you a nigga who got a voice like mine and rap about street shit, you're not gonna be on the radio like that, kid. You're not gonna get that type of pop spins that a Drake would get. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna cross over like that. So if you know that, and you know you sudden to sell 100,000 versus 1 million like Drake, you should try to have more of that 100,000 coming to you than to somebody else. That's how you got to do it. You got to say, well, okay, even though I'm not Drake and I can't sell as many records as him, this records I am gonna sell, I'm gonna get the most of that money coming to me. You feel me? And that's how you should think and understand. That's the way to go. Build up self-value before you do anything. I'm not saying you can't partner with a label. A partnership should be 50-50. It should be 70-30. It should be 60-40. It shouldn't be them 90% and you get 10% when you in the studio every night. You doing all the work and putting, you know, man.
Slaughtering them 90.
No, how the fuck do that make sense, man? It don't make sense. You can't make that make sense to me, man. Like, I'm in the studio, what the fuck? And then you go to the office with these people, man. It be these random white folks in that office. Hey, how you know these people don't know you. You know these people don't give a fuck about you. You know these people working in this building and selling you a motherfucking dream, bro. Like, it just felt like Get Out in that bitch, bro. I'm like, who the fuck is these weirdos? Like, like, nah. But then you listening to your lawyer and he hyping you up, and you listening to your manager and he hyping you up. But why are they hyping you up? They hyping you up to do this shit because they getting a percentage. They getting a percentage. If you say, man, I don't want this deal, how much the lawyer get paid? Nothing. So who's on your side for real? If you say, no, I don't want to get this deal, how much your manager gonna get paid? Nothing. So who is on your side for real? Man, you can't even listen to your own people, my nigga, like, because everybody is gonna do what's best for them. And then when you talking deals, if you go in there and say, man, you know what? I don't want no money. You know what I'm saying? I just want to have ownership. Let me do this here. Your lawyer not gonna be happy with that. He gonna hype you up to say, man, no, take the million. I'm telling you, sell your publishing to them. Because why? He get a percentage. Understand this, man. These people is not on your side. Everybody is out for self. Everybody is out for self. Understand that, man. Everybody is out for self.
And there you have it. Slim Thug said it. They took that check and sold their soul. But what are your thoughts? Sound off in the comment section and let me know. And because there will be no Up TV without viewers like you, I would like to give a special shout out to anybody who has donated to or supported the channel in any type of way. This is Devin with Up TV. I love you, family. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also hit that bell so you get notified anytime I upload a new video. As always, give your life to Yeshua, and I'll holla at y'all later. Peace.
Man, listen, and Slim Thug been eating for years, y'all.
That is true.
Slim Thug been eating for years.
That is so true.
Yeah, and I remember when Swisher House first came out.
Yeah, I remember that too. I used to listen to all that Chop and Screw.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. So, there you have it, y'all. So, y'all know, I mean, like I said, a lot of us know what goes on in the entertainment world. So, as we was discussing on yesterday, like, that's why they hitting a lot on with the RICO. Do you think they hitting a lot on with the RICO and they coming with these AIs?
Yeah, I saw that earlier.
No, because they know that it's game over.
I said I got the thing earlier. I didn't say you did.
Yeah. So, all righty, family. We're gonna chop it up. I might do a little spliff tomorrow. And what I mean by a little spliff, I might go live for probably about 20 to 30 minutes with you all on tomorrow. I don't know, but if so, I will have it listed. So I gotta let my old man, he back there, Mr. Bez. He had a long, I ain't gonna have him up late tonight, y'all. Then plus I'm about to rest up too while my people sleep. So I thank you all so much. I gotta check in on Mr. Prayers out to Mr. So I gotta check on him, y'all. So this concludes the end of our live. Thank you so much to my boy, Sir Miguel, J-Rock, also Big Vadi came up and chopped it up and chilled with us. It's really a blessing to have you guys come up on the panel with myself, Mr. Bass, and Mr. Blessings to you all. Thank you so much, as well as shout out to all my moderators. Shout out to all the Truth Be Told TV family in the comment section. I ask that you all hit the like button, comment, share, subscribe to our channel so when we go live, you will get the notification. So would you guys like to say something before we head on out?
Again, thank you for having me on the panel. As always, great commentary, always very educational. And at the end of the day, stand firm in what you believe, stand firm in what you're going to say, stand firm in what you mean, and always remember, you have the victory, and God's will always be done.
Amen. Thank you, Sir Miguel. Blessings, babe.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Once again, I want to thank y'all. I appreciate y'all having me on as well. It's always a great thing to be on. Like my boy Jeff said, when he was on y'all live a while back, and I kind of caught him on the tail end when Jeff came on. There's always a treat when we meet. That's one of the things he always say. So I appreciate y'all once again. I echo everything Sir Miguel just said, and I appreciate y'all, and y'all have a good night.
Welcome, love, blessings. I thank y'all so much. I love when y'all fellas come up here and chop it up with us. It be a blessing, like great vibing. It's a blessing. Look at Parch talking about, please don't go Parch. Baby, I need to get me a little rest. And my guy, Mr. Bass, he's sleeping. Plus, I need to check on Mr. because Mr. has an emergency. So I have to check on him and make sure everything is well. So once again, I will tune in tomorrow, probably 20:30. Y'all just might catch Boss Lady while she out and about. I might be having a couple of drinks or eating something. I don't know. But I might open up and allow y'all in my world on tomorrow. So, like I said, peace, love, blessings. I love you all. Thank you all so much for tuning in.
Love you too.
Please hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. When we go live, you'll get the notification. Thank you all so much. Till tomorrow, y'all. Blessings to everybody.
Oh, y'all have a great night.
Good night.
Thank you, Mr. Bass. Have a good one.
Thank y'all for coming up.
Y'all have a good one.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, fellas.
Thank you.
Thank you.